Is that your embarrassing story? What? How much peanut butter?
Hey everyone, it's Sam here. So yeah, this is it. I'm dying. I quit. I'm done with this life. Can't handle it anymore. This is my goodbye message I've hidden in here for you. Waffles, I want you to stay away from all of my alcohol that I have on disposal, and I also want you to expose my butthole at my funeral for my entire family to see. Sap, you're a dick, but also thank you for my gains. Devin, Lori, you were a pretty awesome friend. You also always keep me in check, and you're okay. And Drew, I guess you're alright sometimes. I don't know. Rosie, shut the fuck up. Okay, anyways, no, what I wanted to stop this for is, so this episode will probably be getting into a bit more, social, commentary, more so than usual, and the reason I'm prefacing this is that, some of the social commentary, I do know that some of the people who are friends with us that do listen to this podcast may take some of the things that we say the wrong way, and to that I say, understand the context of the people that are speaking, and understand who we are as people, and who we see as, or I should say as we see as positive in a social light. Understand that, you know, a lot of the things that we do say are sarcastic, but a lot of things that we do say may be taken seriously. But it's all on you to understand what should be taken seriously and what shouldn't be. And if you choose to demonize us in such a way, you kind of just contribute to the problem and don't really have the capability to see arguments any further than the key words that you want to pick out and choose for your own. A lot of these things that we say cannot be summed up in a simple hour and a half podcast, especially because we talk about other things other than those social issues, because we get so tired of hearing about them on a day-to-day basis, and we've talked over them, and once you talk so much to a certain point, it gets kind of old. So yeah, a lot of these things you can't, you know, like, I don't necessarily narrate myself well in this podcast. I'm sure Nick and Waffles, who put their 2 cents in, don't necessarily put all of their 2 cents in either. So understand that there's more to it than simply said. Understand we're just fucking around. This is just a podcast where we just shoot the shit. We don't have intentions of taking everyone down a peg, except maybe those who can't take the joke and do not have the thick skin as they should have learned to have developed in this new age where everything is immediately accessed to you, and that means things that you may find offensive immediately. So we had initially discussed about doing a podcast called The Next Evolution of Man, Sap, Waffles, and I, mainly Sap and Waffles, where we would talk about weights and being fat and being kind of gross too. But I think this podcast deserves the name, this episode particularly deserves that name more than anything else, since that episode that we did for Next Evolution Man didn't necessarily work out or come to fruition past the point of production, and then the content itself just didn't seem to be there. So without further ado, here is episode 10 of User Inside Voice of the Not Culture channel. Please enjoy the podcast, and yeah, get some cream for that asshole, and probably sit down and rest your ass for a little bit. Okay, don't want it to hurt.
Hey, welcome to the podcast.
So that brand you showed me, I've never seen before. The brand of caffeine water I saw before.
It's Meyer brand.
Meyer brand. Okay, so I saw a brand. It was in this like triangle
Myers is on some
bottle.
next level shit, trying to get you fucked up on
it was like
H2O.
The 75 grams, or it's like 75 milligrams of caffeine in a bottle of water. I'm like, so you're trying to rehydrate yourself with something that's a fucking diuretic?
I was about to say,
Like, that's literally the
genius.
stupidest shit I ever saw. Why don't you just have a fucking
the
soda?
last thing that's keeping me alive, and they're trying to take that away from me.
Yeah, this water's like fucking trying to save my life, and I'm putting caffeine in it.
water.
I think it's actually genius for people who love pop
Oh yeah, no.
or like energy
People who are
drinks.
dependent on caffeine.
Yeah, you know, straight edge people.
But they don't, yeah.
Hey, but ain't that
and shots fired.
ain't that a drug?
Oh, the puppy's still here. Hey, puppy.
Don't need Courage Crew fucking knocking at my door.
Please. Yeah, they're all debunked. They're all really cool dudes,
hell,
though.
man. Caffeine water, though. Yeah, I've
Caffeine
had it
water
once.
sounds
Local
so cool,
podcast
but-
taken down by Straight Edge Crew. Shots fired about
Dude,
caffeine intake.
it sounds so good, but so dangerous all at once.
Right?
Like
you
what?
think you're getting hydrated. Did you
Caffeine
feel
water.
Oh, I thought
Kevin,
we were
well,
talking
you
about
feel like
Straight
you're
Edge
getting
Crews.
hydrated?
But
and
is it
just-
carbonated?
No.
That was my. Oh, so that sounds weird. I feel like the powder of the caffeine would just sit at the bottom.
It
man.
doesn't. It's mixed in. I don't know.
Wait, is
The
it
one
flavored
I had wasn't
What?
caffeinated
Is
or wasn't carbonated.
Is it flavored caffeine?
No, it's just
water.
water.
It tastes just like water.
It's just water.
That shit gave me a headache though. Like it's like drinking cold brew. Something about it just hurts. Like it's just not right.
What the fuck do you mean it's not right? It's perfectly natural.
Okay, you may
He
not
hates
affect you,
cold
but
brew.
cold brew, 90% of people I talk to either makes their stomach hurt, which me. Drew literally shit his pants.
It has a higher like fiber content.
Yeah, it fucks with
it's
your
also,
stomach.
but it's easier to digest.
He thought it was going to be a fart. He made the bet. It was wrong.
It's
He
easier.
lost.
It goes through your digestive system quicker, but smoother, so you poop faster.
Sure.
God, I don't need to poop any faster. That's like the
Yeah,
one thing I'm
true.
efficient at is
But
pooping.
Drew also like gets
Like, it
fucking
goes right
like
through me.
a ton of fucking like dairy product, even though he's lactose intolerant.
No,
Yeah.
we just made ice cream sandwiches all
Do
day.
lactose people?
He looks at me, he farts, and he's like, "Hey, ice cream." And I was like, "God damn it! I always forget you're lactose
Oh,
intolerant."
here's a funny story I got for you. Speaking of Drew's weird dairy problems,
Yeah.
this has nothing at all to do with dairy, but I told you about my diet earlier,
Yeah,
and we are recording this, right?
yeah.
Okay, cool. I didn't know. I can't see the screen. Usually I'm sitting over there. But anyway, the other day I had 2 buffalo chicken pizzas from Domino's because it's the closest one to me.
Wait,
And-
Domino's is doing buffalo chicken pizzas now?
Dude, they've been doing them forever. What
What's
you got
on their buffalo chicken pizza?
Wait.
well, if you do the $5.99 deal, it's just premium chicken on a cheese pizza with marinara sauce, and then you just go to the extras, like where the meat's at. You go all the way down to the bottom. There's hot sauce. and
But-
it's like Frank's Red.
So it's just chicken and hot sauce is the way you
Yeah,
do it.
They used to do buffalo. They have a buffalo chicken, and that one has like ranch or cordon bleu weird shit in the fucking cheese. And
That's the
it's
shit
weird.
I want.
But it's expensive.
I went to
Fuck.
Rapid Fire today. Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
another thing I did.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, no, the
Pizza
one
Fire.
That's one. No, there's
Oh,
another
yeah,
Rapid Fire.
you've been
No,
seeing
no,
ads
no,
for
no,
that
my
too?
house finally
No,
opened.
no. Pizza Fire.
I heard about
Pizza,
Pizza Fire.
Pizza Fire is the same thing,
Except for it
it's
costs more.
not.
Back off,
once
bitches.
you get to so many toppings, they start charging you.
No,
more.
no. What they have is select. It's like Piata. You go in there, they already have everything picked out, and then you can kind of put a little bit of toppings, but then they charge like $1 extra for toppings.
Yeah,
extra.
like
fuck
it's like
that.
it's like it was up to. This was well, me and Drew had the idea of that. It's like, oh, it costs this much for this many toppings, and then if you wanted this many toppings, it'd be like
Also,
$1 more.
Speaking of pizza, guess what they're putting down at Xavier University? A Pizza 18, a pizza vending machine.
Oh, that's already happened.
Oh, it has?
They already
Okay,
debuted it.
Sweet.
It's a
We're
Pizza
about to-
vending machine.
We about to go to college,
Yeah.
said Sam.
I can go to college now. Sam's about
I'm
to
almost-
drop out of that college.
I
and
was
go to a
about to say
different
I'm
one.
almost out, so fuck that.
Hey, you know how close you are? You should drop out now.
yeah.
So
Anyway.
just so that
But-
everybody who looks at you is just that much more disappointed with you than they
Or
already
not,
were.
or they applaud them. But anyway,
Not if I'm
So,
disappointing myself
my
first.
story-
Haha.
my story goes as this. I ate the 2 pizzas. I was fine. I went to bed. Blah, blah, blah.
You woke up dead.
I woke up at 5 a.m. with vomit in my mouth.
Yeah, no, that sounds
Not
about right.
coming out, not like bleh, like in
Yeah.
my mouth. But thank God I sleep on my stomach half the time, and I caught it, and I just swallowed it and fell back to sleep. And then I woke up
dead.
3 hours later and went to the gym.
I ate 2 buffalo chicken pizzas and woke up dead.
Now, in
How
all
do you wake up dead? Sorry. I love that.
now, and
That's
you
one
know,
of my favorite bits.
now,
of
in
any
all
movie ever.
fairness, I was like, this was my 4th night of pizza this week, and
I had
also-
pizza twice this week, and I feel like disgust.
dude, I am yeah.
And you had it 4 times, and you had 2 pizzas
each time,
each time.
2 mediums.
Oh God, I never want to be on.
I
your
actually
diet.
know Sunday I had 2 extra larges.
I would have to spend 90% of my day just on the toilet if I did your diet.
I didn't poop. Well, I did.
Oh,
but
so
it
you're
was
just
like,
not pooping.
That's
I
not
did.
good.
I pooped. It was like a healthy poop, but it wasn't like mud butt all day.
Oh yeah, I went to the bathroom I think 3 times at work today because I've been off my diet all week, and it's just not. My body doesn't.
Waffles
accept it
off his
anymore.
diet. God, I can't stop shitting. Waffles on his diet. Hey, I haven't really shit in a couple days. What's going on?
Yeah, like I'm not bleeding out my asshole today. Like this is weird.
Oh, what the fuck? This steak here. What? Why is all this?
Oh my
steak
God,
in my
like, dude, I had
colon?
Oh, dude, that steak we had last week.
The one I buttered?
Yeah, that was.
Oh my God, that was
that
so
shit- We went to
good.
Logan's
That
Roadhouse.
was my last week of keto.
We had a
Did
steak,
you,
And I
dude.
buttered a steak at Logan's
You
with my buttered coffee.
We had a spontaneous Meyer trip, and we went and got a pork loin.
A pork loin wrapped in bacon with peppercorn seasoning on it.
Nah. We're talking about Logan's. I'm talking about those brisket nachos, dog. Hey, you're off your diet. We should go back.
Oh my
Wait,
God, I can get those brisket nachos. Every time we go to
Every
Logan's.
time he's on keto,
We
I
go to
always
Logan's
crave the
because-
brisket nacho. It
Yeah,
like,
and
it
we
happens
go to
on
keto. We
accident.
go there because I can get a steak, and that's keto.
Hey,
So
but
I-
I'll skip out on work for brisket nachos any day of the week, please.
What? I didn't hear a word.
Yeah,
you
see, the
said.
thing is you whisper that in the microphone to make it sound louder on the microphone, but we couldn't hear you.
I skip out on work any day of the week for brisket nachos.
Why do you yell? This goes back to your post the other day. Are you socially awkward or are you just retarded thing? And I was just like, yeah, I think he's just retarded. I think it's 25% like I'm socially
about 20,
awkward.
20,
and
25,
75% like
Devin's rubbing off on me. Bad.
no, everybody's rubbing off on you. Everybody's rubbing on you.
Please stop. This is bad touch. Bad touch. Don't want. Waffle, especially. You get away from me.
I'm not touching you.
Dude, he can't rub off on me. He starts rubbing on me, and
Did
I just
Waffles-
stick to him.
Did Waffles tell you the story about how I almost downloaded Pokemon Go?
Oh, have you heard that story yet?
So we went to
This
CC's.
is gonna
I know you fucking play. You're not hiding anything from me.
Oh, he
Oh,
won't
no,
tell anybody
no,
what team he's on.
No shit.
He
No.
refuses to.
No, it's
well,
confidential.
let's look at him. He's not yellow because he's not.
No.
Devin.
My theory is he's either yellow and afraid to tell us that he chose yellow, or he's
Oh.
blue and doesn't want to tell anybody so that Valor people don't hate him because he
Yeah.
thinks that they're
I don't
cooler
give a
than him.
fuck about
So
what
he's definitely-
either team thinks.
He's,
Well,
he's
he's got-
honestly not
we
cool
use
enough to be Valor.
We use a Scarlet.
He's not.
So he's got a red controller.
He's not cool enough to
I'm
be
putting
Team
things
Valor.
together.
I don't think. But he is retarded enough to eat glue and be on Team Instinct.
Just for
cool
the-
enough. Your team literally looks like a fucking chicken without flames.
What?
What? Mystic?
Moltres?
No, fuck yeah, Moltres.
Moltres is the shit.
Moltres is
Yeah,
gay as
Moltres is
hell.
rad as
Nah,
fuck.
Moltres
but
is
He's
Team
literally
Valor-
the weakest out of all the fucking birds.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No. Articuno has the best stats
So
and
he's
has the
bad.
best
So my
moves
bet,
to
my
counter
bet is
them.
Mystic,
he's,
so
my
he's
bet is he's
Mystic.
Mystic. My bet is
No,
he's
'cause I'm
Mystic.
seeing it from an objective standpoint. Everyone's
Actually,
trying to make
Zapdos is like the
implications.
shit. I don't understand
Dude.
why Instinct is like kind of shit. You stop.
Can we
Who's
let the
here?
dog out?
Oh, why the fuck is the dog in here?
You
He
didn't realize the
said
dog was
that.
in here the
He
whole time? I
literally
mentioned
said-
that at the beginning. I was like, oh,
Sorry.
look, the puppy's still
Please
here.
hold while we get rid of a dog.
Okay, so no, my
We're
theory
taking
is
him- we're taking him
my
to
theory
the
is
glue
since Sam
factory.
won't tell anybody what team he's on. He's either embarrassed by it or he thinks he's cooler than everybody. If he thinks
He thinks he's
than everybody,
cooler than everybody because
he's
he's,
on
a fucking
Mystic.
weeb.
he's Mystic. Or if he's afraid to tell everybody, then he's Instinct.
Okay. So the story goes is this. So the story goes is okay. Waffles crackpot theory is whatever. Here's how the story goes. So I downloaded the game
Crack
the first day it came out. The servers were down. I said I don't have time, so I deleted it.
Yeah.
About a week and a half later, I downloaded it again at home. I played for like 2 hours, and then I was like, oh, I don't see it. I don't get it. So then I deleted it again. Well, we go down to Jungle Gyms. Jungle Gyms is a hot spot, by the way, for every fucking Pokestop
There's
on the
literally like
planet.
7 Pokestops if you just walk around
Yeah.
Jumble Gyms.
And then there's like random Pokemon that pop up, and there's like 4 gyms like next door, basically.
So we're
So
sitting
anyway-
there fucking bashing on pizza.
Yeah, we're sitting there bashing on their fucking bacon cheese crust pizza.
I went down there with 0
like-
Pokeballs, by the way. and
Wait, is
left
this
with, like,
CC's
80.
you're talking about?
Yeah, CC's.
Yeah.
We went to CC's, but we went to Jungle Gyms.
God damn it.
It was a spontaneous.
You can
thing.
hit 2 Pokestops in the sitting inside CC's, eating your food. You can hit 2 Pokestops. So every 5 minutes, I was getting Pokeballs like a motherfucker.
So we go in there, we start eating. Everybody's wearing their like team shirt or whatever, but it's like a black shirt with the team design,
The
right?
fucking tap out shirts.
No. These are like
no,
just-
it's a straight black
hold
shirt.
on. We'll get to this part of the story.
No.
But it's a straight
Every-
black
yeah.
shirt with like the
The
design.
team logo, and
The
it's
team
all 3
logo
team
design.
logos.
That's
You
it.
can see everybody with each shirt.
No name on it. It just says the
Please
color.
be gang war shit. Okay.
Nope. Hold on.
God damn it.
So I look outside. There's like a bunch of kids with Down syndrome playing the game in the parking lot, and I'm praying one of them gets hit by a fucking car. There's one dude just
I knew
walking
he was
around
going
in
there.
a Valor shirt with a cigarette in his mouth, not playing, just like
Yeah, he wasn't
walking.
even
Wait,
he didn't have his phone out.
which team were the Downies wearing?
It was like a variation. Actually, it was more blue.
So that
There-
just
there was-
means
there
you're
was a
all
lot more-
stupid for playing.
There was a
it.
lot more blue shirts. The guy, the
Sam
people who were
only.
literally
By
just
the way,
walking
Sam
outs-
only got a new phone so he could play this game. He made up the excuse that it broke. He wanted to play so bad because his inner anime guru bullshit thing.
There were more blue team people inside the
One,
CCs.
the game's not anime. Two,
based off
I ain't
anime.
no guru.
No, you're
No.
not.
Nuh-uh.
Okay, let's continue with the story.
Anyway, so
Get
the
to
story
part.
goes
based
as
off a
this.
pocket
So
game,
we were sitting there.
based
We
off
were
video
sitting there,
game.
and a bunch of really cool Pokemon popped up on my game, and he's like, "Holy shit, these
I was
Pokemon!"
like, that's a cool Pokemon because I used to play the
and he
game.
was helping
I'm
me
like,
catch
that's
him because I
cool.
was like
That's
trying. I
cool.
was more focused on eating than catching Pokemon.
So the phone's upside down like so, and I'm just scrolling like that, and one swipe I catch him. And he's like, "Oh, cool, you should totally download the game." And I was like, "You know what, maybe I will. I like doing night
He's like,
walks.
"Next time
Let's
I
go
get
to-"
on Wi-Fi, I'll
Yeah, so next time we
download
get
it."
near a Wi-Fi area, like Starbucks or something, I'll download it. Well, then we go outside. We're walking into Jungle Gyms, and this super redneck dude walks up. I'm talking cowboy hat, Jack Daniels cutoff shirt, camo
Cowboy
shorts,
boots.
and cowboy boots. Looks at Waffles and said, hey, you find that Pikachu?" And Waffles is like, "No, I don't see it." And then he looked at me and was like, "What about you?" And I said, "I don't play." And he looked at me like, "What are you doing? Walking?"
Going from CC's to Jungle Gyms.
Literally,
so you're at
like,
Jungle Gyms, like
literally like a 5-second walk into the store. I was like,
he gets harassed for not having the app.
yeah.
Like basically.
So I'm calling bullshit on the entire
So we were
movement.
walking through Jungle Gyms, and dude, it was fucking packed.
Yeah,
and
like,
like
it's
half the
busy.
people were just Pokemon
They
catching.
were like,
Yeah.
We
15
go outside. There's 3 Pokestops in a row.
yeah, you go
All
outside
3 have
and
lure
you
modules,
go
and
outside
it's
around
just
back.
a crowd of people.
Yeah, 70+ people just sitting there, and they're all wearing their team shirts and shit like that. So we go walk literally all the way around Jungle Gyms.
Around the back where
and
you
I was
never
more
go.
interested in the back of Jungle Gyms
Yeah,
at
no,
some
it was
point.
pretty
I was
cool.
like, oh, that was cool. We've never been back there.
Yeah.
So we come around back to CC's, and there's a table sitting next to the building and CC's is in. This table is a bunch of, it's 3 people and that weird kid who was out there smoking a cigarette walking around the parking lot. They're selling bootleg team shirts.
Amazing.
He goes,
So
They go,
Oh,
"What
they go,
team are you?"
yeah,
And
they
I
go
was
like, "What team are you?" He goes, "Oh, I'm blue."
Mystic.
Mystic.
I think I said Mystic or Blue.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
What I said.
He's like Mystic, and they were like, "Oh, buy a shirt." And then they all 4 look at me and they're like, "What team are you?" And I said, "I don't play." And they all went.
Yeah.
I was like, "Fuck you, dude!
He
I'm
got
not
fucking
downloading this
scoffed
game."
at. He got fucking scoffed
I was,
at
like,
for not
I was
being
about to go off like, "You are selling bootleg T-shirts like you were illegally
for a kids game in a fucking
Like you're
parking
cheap-
lot
for like
a
$15.
CC's,
Yeah, for
and
like
you're gonna
$15.
scoff at somebody for not playing that game.
You're breaking the law."
Hold on. Not a kid's game. But anyways,
No.
It's a kid's game, dude.
Okay, no. First of all, it is a kids game.
it's not.
Pokemon
It is a fun
kid's
game
game.
for
It's not.
everybody, but it is Pokemon is designed as a kid game.
Pokemon was a kid's game.
It was originally designed for ages between like 10 to 17.
Yeah, which is a kid's
No,
game.
don't get me wrong.
Teenagers aren't
I play
kids.
Pokemon Go.
Yeah,
I'm
they
playing
Teenagers are
it. I was
teenagers.
playing it on
Yeah.
the way here.
I listen to Kids of America. I know the age limits.
Let's go through how many teenagers make great decisions.
All of them.
Oh yeah, they're all fucking geniuses.
All of them.
No, man, because
No.
they all think that. No, never mind.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No.
They're
Wa-
still in school. They don't know
Oh.
shit. I heard a song on the from the.
They know how
Digimon
to
movie
engineer
today.
an apple into a bong. That's pretty smart.
No, they don't.
I fucking seen
They
it.
YouTube it.
Yeah, they don't.
They're smart enough to YouTube it.
Yeah,
I've
they're
actually
smart
heard
enough
of
to
some
type
people
it
doing
in
some
Word.
crafty shit with like fucking.
I mean, the fucking kid who made
7-Up
Angry,
cans
the kid
and
who made,
shit.
the kid who made the Angry Birds game was like 8 when he made it. Now he's like a multi-millionaire.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck us, right?
What are you doing with your life, Waffles? Well, I'm not making games, so I'm fucking up pretty hard.
That was
Whoever made Pokemon
I
Go's
actually,
pretty
I
damn
actually
rich.
watched the video. It was like 5 like top careers you can get without a degree, and it was all like making apps and shit like that. And like
Yeah.
every like middle like ground was
You could
like
be a
100,000.
game designer,
No, it was like app designs.
app designer.
Like you can manage somebody else's app for like $300,000 a year.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. It's a really simple concept.
I'd rather sell my body on the street,
I would too.
but I get like $5
And a Big Mac.
and a Big Mac. Randy, are you prostituting yourself for cheeseburgers again? Man's got to eat.
Man's gotta eat. So anyway,
Yeah, so I almost got Sap to download.
it was
Pokemon
really
Go.
close. I was like, yeah, I'll do it when we get back home.
And then
it
two
was-
motherfuckers, or actually technically 5, but two separate occasions fucking made him not.
And then
buy
they
it.
fucking did it again down at the Celtic Fest last week. Those 2 fucking people.
What 2 people?
Those 2 fucking people that we were walking back because I had to go check that put that check in the mail and the post office code. Remember we were walking back next to Wimpy's or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And the girl was like, "What team are you on?" And you were like, "Blue." And she's like, "Oh, that's his team." And then Sean was like, "Red." She's like, "Good." And then they all looked at me like, "What team are you on?" And I was like, "I don't play." And they're like, I was like, what is wrong?
Like,
I'm normal.
it's not even a normal thing. Why are you gonna give somebody shit for not doing the
just like
same
the
thing as you? That's like.
I love the comment.
know,
I
like-
love the comment. What are you doing? Walking?
What are you doing? Walking? Like, yeah, like that's what people have been doing since the beginning of time. We've been walking, and now you're gonna give him shit for doing that at a store.
And he was fat.
To be fair,
my
he don't
God.
know no better. So I mean,
Right.
he's
And
just
then he looked
big
at me.
old
Yeah,
Go
Then he
boy.
looked at me the second we saw him again at another time, and he looked at me. He was like, "Oh, you using a Poke Finder?" And I was like, "You mean that fucking cheap app?
Vision.
Pokevision,
Whatever
Poke
it
Finder, whatever
is.
the fuck it is." I was
He
like, "I'm
uses
sorry, I
it.
don't cheat.
He
Fucking
uses it.
cheaters. Anybody using Pokevision is fucking dirty."
He downloaded it last
I
week.
did
He was
download it
using
last
it
week.
so
They
bad
took it
last
away.
week.
It's
They
gone
did.
now.
Actually, I used one called Poke Finder where if somebody finds a Pokemon, they can enter it in there.
Did
and
you
then
hear?
we'll get to
Did
it.
you hear somebody found that rare Pokemon in Ohio?
Which one?
It was. I don't know the
No,
Pokemon.
apparently it was gifted. He's talking about
It-
the Articuno. It was
it was a
gifted
glitch.
to them.
It was a
Which-
glitch.
Yeah, in which I called horse shit too, because there's no way that a fucking the legendary bird of those teams is under 2,000 CP.
I mean,
PowerPoints, whatever.
I know what they are.
I
I had to
don't-
listen.
don't
I
fucking
have
say.
to listen to.
You're
Jake.
so not shit giving that I don't know
Well,
what you're
when the
game
fucking
first came
is
out-
at.
When
I-
the game first came out, me and Jake and I think you were sitting around talking about
He
like they couldn't have.
he downloaded it and he was like, "I don't even give a shit about Pokemon." Talks to Jake for 15 fucking minutes about it. Actually, it was more like 4 hours about it. Next thing you know, it's his favorite fucking game.
He was
on his
bitching
phone.
about you and Drew like giving him shit about it. He's like, we used to go to walks all the time, and now I
Drew
want to
just
do
hates
that.
because it's cool to hate it. Honestly,
He got the.
I hate it for a fucking
I know
reason.
I know he
because fat fucks are calling me
No, he stole,
weird.
He stole that fucking Pokemon No post that he made. I know he fucking did because I saw that exact comment before he made that fucking post.
Look, reason I really wish you guys wouldn't hate Pokemon Go because then it would be a reason for us to go on more night walks. Because right now our schedules don't really match
This is-
up. It would have to be an
Well, last
effort
week-
to
I
do
can
night
hear
walks.
the pop punk playing right now. That
Last
he's
week
just
we
trying
did.
to
No, we go on
coordinate
night
here.
walks. They're fun. No, last week we did it.
Last week we did it.
And it
you
was
weren't
weird.
playing the game. Me and Sean were playing the game, and it was still fun. I had a great time.
It was weird.
It was weird. You didn't like
was
it?
weird.
I had a great
No, it was
fucking
weird
time.
because that dude was shooting off those fireworks
Oh,
like
dude,
and almost
we get
hit
down,
us
we're
twice.
in Miamisburg, right? Walking
Yeah.
down because there's a bunch of Pokestops in Miamisburg, and I was almost out of Pokeballs.
Can I explain the interaction between you and that weird dude that showed up out of nowhere? That
Oh my
big
god!
fat
okay,
bald
no,
dude.
it was between Sean and him. I literally
Okay,
was
this
just
big
standing there.
big fat older bald dude, like in his 40s, shows up. He has a rat tail, like rat tail, bald head. Shows up, cut off shirt. The one of the gyms down there is
Was
like the
valid.
bed and breakfast
Yeah, well, bed and breakfast is a
in
gym.
Miamisburg.
Yeah, a lot of businesses
Oh.
are actually getting in touch with the
So-
application designers
No, I
to
think
like
they're
have
just.
stops there.
I think it was just a random one because they're not like those kind
Oh,
of
okay,
people.
I thought you were talking
And
about like McDonald's kind of
Quick,
shit.
quick note: because we spent so long at that bed and breakfast, the next morning they asked if I was staying at that bed and breakfast. My Google surveys things like,
That's funny.
"Did you go to a bed and breakfast yesterday?" I was like,
So-
"No."
We walk around the little corner, and this guy shows up, and he starts talking. He's like, "Hey, are you building it up or tearing it down?" And the literal fucking interaction that I witnessed made me fucking just. I was in disbelief. This was the literal interaction. It was like, "Yeah, did you get that? Did you get that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you get that? Yeah, okay."
So Sean walked up to that Pokestop and
I
had
don't
an
care
empty
about the
slot. It had an
logistics.
empty slot in it. So Sean put his Pokemon in there, and then he was just gonna train it up a little bit, trying to get an extra slot for that guy so he could put his Pokemon in it. So they were both sitting there trying to boost up the gym until they could put another Pokemon in it. And it basically was just back and forth, like, yeah, oh, it's almost there. You get it? Yeah, this.
Yeah, it was
that.
just like, yeah.
I don't have any
yeah,
more revives.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
we'll do this.
Okay,
Yeah, this.
yeah.
It
I was like, is this what this is? Is this what everybody's like crazing about?
This is so much human interaction.
So
I've never gotten in
yeah,
my
like
life.
they literally are on their phone. That's the funniest thing to be. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, human interactions!" Like, no, you're on your phone still, jackass.
So yeah,
So-
and then we get to Library Park.
No, Library Park was cool because
We
it
walked
was
up
empty.
to Library Park. It was completely empty. We walk up. It's held by my team, and there's an empty slot in it. So I walk up, and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna put my Pokemon in there." Sean's like, "Okay, that's fine." He lets me put it in there. He's like, "Okay, go to the store and click the collect thing, so you get your 10 coins." And he's like, "You collect your 10 coins?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay." He sits down in the chair, and in like 2 minutes, completely destroys this level 4 gym with his Pokemon and takes it over for his team. In like 4 fucking minutes, I'm like sitting there. I'm like, "You fucking asshole!" So then I had to go and revive my fucking Flareon that I put in there. I was like, "If you would have told me that, I would have put something fucking weak."
So then we go down by the river,
Mm-hmm.
the river.
down by the river.
So we go down there, and there's a Pokestop down there.
Yeah.
It's a fucking like flower
there's
pot.
a bunch of Pokestops.
There's a
down there.
ton in Miamisburg, but there's like a flower pot that's like a Pokestop. It's
There's
weird.
2 like right across from each other where you can hit them both.
So
in
we
the
go
red
down
spot.
there, and this dude's shooting off fireworks. So we go down there. There's one
3
dude.
o'clock in the morning.
There's one dude actually playing, and then there's 3 dudes who aren't.
Obviously
2
drunk.
of which are just vaping, and then the one dude is so incoherent, and he's the one actually shooting off fireworks.
He's shooting off fireworks.
And he's making the firework noise at the same time. He's just like, so he has really bad fucking aim with fireworks because all of them kind of go on the ground and some kind of go like 2 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Well, the one literally came over our fucking head and blew up right on top of me and Waffles, and we were like, we're getting the fuck out of here before. I was like, dude, I was about to kick that motherfucker.
I was about to say you should have
But I
kicked the
caught-
shit out of it.
I didn't
caught
want
3
to because I don't
magic
trust
carp right there.
vapors.
In the 1 minute as we were walking past the guy, I caught 3 magic carp.
That's why we didn't do anything.
That's why we didn't leave us so fast.
And then
That's why
apparently
we didn't
Steak
run
and
away.
Shake is like a
I almost lost
drowsy
my
fucking.
life, but
Steak and
Shake.
Shake.
Steak
Steak and
Shake.
Shake. Steak and Shake is like a drowsy fucking like.
Are you talking about
birthing.
the one up by the
The
mall?
Mymesburg one, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
sit in
yeah.
there for like 10 minutes, you get like 30 drowsies.
No,
Well,
I
somebody
caught,
had a
I caught
lure
a,
on it.
I caught a Squirtle up there.
No, he literally caught like 30 drowsies. And
I caught enough
drowsies.
drowsies. I had one drowsy before that. We caught enough drowsies for me to level it up to
Hypno.
a hypno and more.
Yeah,
Like I'm halfway to another hypno.
nice.
I just don't get it still.
It's kind of fun to play
I
here
can
and there.
see it, but like at the same time, it's just,
Okay. So think of it like this: if there was a game that came out for like one of the fucking VR systems coming out. So
I
if there
don't
was a
care
game
about any
that
of
came
that.
out that allowed you to suspend yourself and be like a Dragon Ball Z character.
nope. I wouldn't play it.
Okay, think of it like this.
I
then.
haven't pretended I was a Dragon Ball
You remember
Z
Steel
character.
Battalion?
Nope.
Okay.
Fuck it.
I think VR is gonna
Trying to
fucking
convince
ruin
Nick of
everybody.
anything cool with technology is basically a waste of your fucking time. He's not going to admit anything's cool. So
Other than anything that has to do with the lifting. So
yeah. Oh my God, this new wrist thing fucking
What if
makes
there-
my lift
what-
a little
okay,
bit better.
so what
I'm
if there-
so about that. Other than that-
yeah, what if there was a VR game that came out when I lift? Dude, I lift already. That makes no sense.
VR
But not
lifting
in
experience
VR.
while you
VR
lift.
lifting. Are you tired of being a fat ass? Well, here's what it's like to not be a fat ass.
Oh, they did that already. It's called the Wii.
yeah, they did that already.
Poor Wii. What happened? Fucking
It's a good thing they came out with Pokemon Go because I feel like Nintendo was probably about to go under.
Nintendo
Yeah.
stocks went fucking skyrocketing after that game.
It's so
came out.
funny too because
because it's not even them. It's just it's their license.
no, but
they get
but
money
they have
from it.
they have 35% profits in the Pokemon company. So like it's enough of a percentage of stock for them to like profit enough out of that fucking huge surge that they have from everyone buying the shit out of Pokemon
Yeah.
or Pokeballs and lures.
Well, the app is made by Niantic, which they got which partnered with Pokemon for it, and then
that doesn't also account for all the businesses that have been buying Pokestops from Niantic so that they
that's
can have
probably
people
like
come.
a 50-50 split.
Yeah.
That's probably like 50-50.
yeah.
Anyway, I did have a topic, but I guess Pokemon Go became
Well,
our
okay,
main-
I
we
wanna-
figured,
I
we
was one
figured you
last
were going to
story.
talk about it anyways.
So I was at work one day, and my one of my coworkers looks at me, and he's like, "Man, there's a bunch of fucking kids hanging out in front of my house lately. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I think it's that new Pokemon game." And I was like, "Oh, your house is probably like a Pokestop or a gym or something." He's like, "What the fuck does that mean?" I was like, "It's a place where you can get more Pokeballs, or if it's a gym, it's people battling." And he's like, "Oh, I'll probably have to get my wife to download it on the iPad and figure that out." Like a week and a half go by, he comes up to me and is like, "It's a goddamn Pokestop. There's like 2 of them right in front of my house."
So weird.
He's like, "There's cars full of people in front of my house all the time. It pisses me off." He's like, "I got my wife to download it, and she started playing. She's fucking got like 100 Pokemon already." And I was like, "Damn, she's doing better than me." Fuck.
He probably has like 5, and he just doesn't understand
Yeah,
it
I mean,
still.
He's not old. He just doesn't give a shit.
Same.
He was pissed. He's like, "There's like fucking 2
Just don't
Pokestops right outside my
care.
house. I fucking hate it."
yeah.
I would be, dude. If there was a Pokestop at my fucking apartment complex, I would love the fact that I could hit it at home. But I would fucking hate people hanging out in front of my fucking
Yeah,
apartment.
dude, that shit would get so annoying.
Fuck that. I'd have to close my blinds.
What
and
was it? What was it
masturbate.
the other night? Fucking, I guess down in Riverscape they had a fucking like Poke event or something like
Yeah,
that.
well, because Riverscape apparently has
Has
been
a
like
lot.
it's a huge hotspot right
Oh,
now for a
yeah,
lot of
we
Pokemon.
went down there for Celtic Fest. Fucking these two fucking. Him and Sean wouldn't stop fucking playing. I had to pee so bad, and he's like, "Let me catch this."
That's where all
first."
the
I said, "I'm not waiting
No,
for
that-
you to catch a goddamn."
That's where
Petstar."
that's where all the Stoop kids went to because like a couple of the Stoop kids like went in this fucking Starbucks and like I thought they were gonna sit there and hang out. It's like, hey, you want to go down the Riverscape? And like, yeah, let's go down the Riverscape.
We're all gonna get stabbed. It's scary down there. It's actually really nice at night, but it's also like half terrifying.
I kind of hope I get stabbed playing Pokemon Go, just so I can tell.
So
the
is that where the
story.
Stoops at right now? They're all
That
just
happened.
down in Riverscape.
Actually, no shit, that
I'm
happened.
not telling you where they're really at until after we're done.
Oh. Oh, drama.
Yeah, and I am putting it on here.
Yes. Anyway,
Why not?
Speaking of the soup, this actually goes into my topic.
Hey, wait, did you see the cake?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
What
exactly-
cake?
Yeah.
I'll tell you about the cake later.
Yeah, no, that's that. I
There
knew
was
you-
motherfucking cake.
cookie cake.
Cookie cake.
There was a fucking cookie cake.
Yeah.
We weren't invited. They don't like us enough.
Oh yeah, because we're fucking assholes.
Yeah, it's cool.
Anyway, speaking of that,
I'd rather be an asshole and not be invited to
Uh-huh.
their shitty parties than not be an
whatever.
asshole.
We record on these days anyways, and fucking one of the people attending knows that. So quit your shit.
Wait, there's a cookie cake party tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck the podcast over. I'm out. I want to go get cookie cake.
All right, cool.
No.
What was your
I-
topic, or do you have something else? you
No, I
wanna say?
actually did have a topic, and it actually involves one of the Stupians. One of the Stupians.
Which stupian?
Stupidians. I don't think he listens to it, but
I don't give a fuck.
Jonathan.
Oh, Jonathan. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? If you're here
Yeah.
listening,
And it's nothing. I'm not bashing him or anything. Like
I hope
he,
you are.
No.
I can
not
bash
at
on
all.
Jonathan. No, me and Jonathan were hanging out before I came here.
No, I love Jonathan. I don't know if he mentioned to you about anything that I said yesterday on his post about fucking Clint Eastwood or not, but
I did not read any of that.
he posted about Clint Eastwood. If you don't know, Clint Eastwood said something racist. Shocker.
What a surprise!
Yeah, the guy who literally was in Gran Torino and said every racist term ever. But he also said this generation is full of pussies. I told Jonathan I 100% agree with that part, but I disagree with the racism part.
I like where this is going.
So, the topic of what I wanted to bring up was Generation Pussy.
Wait, like getting pussy in
No,
this
no, no,
generation?
No.
Why is this generation full
Because
of
honestly,
pussies?
this generation's pussy is like subpar.
No,
Okay,
no.
because
Why
compared
is
to
this
other generations,
Why is this generation?
why is this generation full
If
of
this
pussies?
generation
Yes.
had a pussy,
Shut the fuck up.
Stop. Oh my god.
Okay,
Get
why
out
is
of my
this
house.
generation full of pussies? I believe 100% it's because
Or do you believe that this generation is full of pussies
It
to
is not-
begin with?
okay, it is full of people who collectively agree on certain things about the way people are supposed to be treated, and it comes off as being pussies in a lot of ways. Because we have the internet and we can all share ideas, a lot of people don't just hear what their mom and dad tell them and what their friends tell them. They see other people's opinions online, and they can form their own opinion based on that. Basically, they collectively hive mind the decision of what they think is acceptable.
They are part of the hive.
No, one
No,
person
they
goes.
are.
One person goes, "Hey, I think all people should be treated." Okay, that's a pretty good idea. And now they're all like, "Well, now you can't say anything bad about any single person ever. You can't say something that may offend one person in the world because
That's
that
what-
one person will speak up, and everybody will agree."
Well,
with
that's
them.
what Clint Eastwood's post was about. He said this generation is full of pussies because everybody is so quick to just call somebody else a racist. He said, back in my day, we didn't have that term. Obviously, he was born before that was really a thing. And that's what Jonathan pointed out. He said, this comes from a guy who was born before Jim Crow was, like, banned.
Sure.
Before segregation, like, happened.
Right, but the whole
Or-
point that he made fucking
desegregation.
I thought the whole point he made Gran Torino was to show that you can overcome the racial prejudices and like even so, there's kind of like you understand rhetoric in terms of endearment.
I honestly think that movie was made so he could say all those racist terms.
That's
Let's
also
be
a plausible
honest.
argument, but I like to think that I like to give him a bit more credit.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, Gran Torino is a great movie. I don't think anybody who's ever seen it hates it.
And like I don't
But honestly, when somebody as old as him says something like that, it's just like when your fucking grandma says something racist and you're just like, no, grandma. But since he's famous, they got to shit on him.
sure.
He's obviously right wing, blah, 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 blah.
And like there were a lot of people saying like Morgan Freeman's his best friend. I'm like, you can what?
Hey, it's okay that he says that because he has a black friend.
Right, no.
I mean,
that-
our
that'd be
president's black. I can do whatever I want.
That'd be like me saying, like some
my
homophobic
head.
shit and like obviously my living conditions like I can use as
Sorry,
leverage.
the way you worded it was so funny.
Living conditions.
The living conditions.
I don't know
are
if
gay.
I Wait, I'm gay?
Apparently your conditions are. You may want to switch conditioners. That wasn't a pun. That was just clever.
That was awesome.
Oh god.
Oh God, here we go.
No.
No, but I went on to say so the actual topic I wanted to call it was like the pussification of like men in America, because like obviously we're male, we can't speak upon women because women feel certain things
Shut
that
up,
men
Nick.
don't. Well, they do.
I
They're more
saw-
sensitive, obviously.
Well,
No,
this goes
yeah,
back to the thing where I
duh.
saw on Facebook. You know how for ever since the internet's been a thing, you see online beauty magazines give an unrealistic image of women. Barbie sucks because it's an unrealistic
What about the
image of women. It all
unrealistic image
sucks.
of men?
No, and then that's what I saw a thing about it. It was a magazine cover for Men's Fitness, and something like it had
Something
that,
along the lines.
and it was a really buff dude, and somebody's like, Men's Health magazine set an unrealistic level of beauty for men.
The fucking attention post?
Was that you
Yeah.
shared that shit?
No.
Somebody shared it. I saw
No,
it
but
too.
my roommate shared that to my fucking wall. The one where like the guy was like, when I started working out, I felt the need that I had to be bigger, that like I had to meet these expectations. And like, okay, I'm gonna say this real quick. The thing that when I started talking to Devin about working out, and he's like, I don't want to get like ripped or anything. I'm like, Devin, you do understand that a lot of those people that are ripped either do steroids or like they
First of
do
all,
extreme
I don't
diets.
think Devin
It's
has
not-
to worry about getting ripped. No offense, Devin. If you hear this, you don't really have to worry about that. You
No,
eat
man.
so much soup.
Hey,
I don't
man,
think you
you
can
don't
handle
know
that.
you don't know how hard he's getting on that bicycle though.
No, it's
getting
it's
real good on
extreme.
that
It's
recumbent
extreme
bike.
dieting. That's like
Okay, it does
Not-
set
not
an
in-
unrealistic
not-
thing.
not
If I
in
look
the
at that
sense of-
magazine, I'm like, oh, I could look like
But-
that. No, I can't look
but
like
it's
that.
not in
I
the
know
sense
that.
of, but it's not in the sense of like extreme dieting, like I eat 1,000 calories a day and I gain like 20 pounds of muscle. That doesn't happen.
No, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's more like
If you want to look like that, it's going to take years upon years of you
Well, it's
being
like,
very
for
good
exam-
on your diet
well, it's
and
like,
going
for
to the
example-
gym every day for hours.
Well,
perfect,
even-
perfect examples like Hugh Jackman. Like Hugh Jackman is obviously like Wolverine.
Yeah.
And you see every X-Men movie, he's fucking huge. He's jacked. He's huge. He's huge jacked man in those
Huge
movies.
I
Jackman.
get it.
Okay. Sorry,
Dude,
I
he is
love
a
the
sexy,
pun.
He is a sexy.
He's a sexy motherfucker. But if you see him on his Broadway shit, he doesn't look like
No.
that.
Well,
he's
no.
vegan.
L-
He's
l-
vegan year round.
No, yeah, Les Miserables, like he wasn't like
No.
it made him look puffy, but honestly, he wasn't as fit as he
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
And I guess for the whatever the last shitty Wolverine movie he did, the one with the Silver Samurai, he was talking about what they
Was
had
that
him do.
the Wolverine?
Whatever.
I don't know.
Anyway,
forget.
it's the one where he like fights Silver Samurai in
Yeah.
Japan. Anyway, like they were talking about what he does, and what he does for that is like, or what he did for that was like, he would obviously eat his meals or whatever in between sets, but like one day he would drink a lot of water, and then for the next 2 days he wouldn't drink water at all. He wouldn't drink anything. He would dehydrate himself
unhealthy.
to look
Yeah.
more ripped. And
That's
I'm
all
just
you
like,
can. That's
oh,
what everybody
yeah,
does.
yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
who wants to look more ripped,
and you have to do
just
that for like
dehydrates
3
himself.
months, and he had to do that for like 3 to 6 months,
which is
shooting a
very
movie.
unhealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
But,
know.
But those goals are realistic. Like, let's be honest.
they-
Yes, they are very realistic. But
It
the
is not
problem
realistic for me to look like Hugh Jackman.
no.
I
but
will
the-
not lose enough weight, and I will not be ripped
Right.
enough to look like Hugh Jackman, unless I like fucking dedicated my life to going to the gym.
Right, and that's the thing that a lot of people don't seem to understand is like it's not that they're not realistic, but the amount of dedication that has to be put into going to that is way more than a lot of people are like most of these fucking people that are complaining are capable of doing
I don't have the
anyways.
dedication to lose 15 more pounds. I fucking quit keto.
You totally
After
could
a
have
month.
for like 2 weeks.
What?
2 more weeks of it, you would have got down there.
I know, and I didn't have the dedication to get down there. Like that's
And
what I'm saying.
unfortunate-
Anyway.
And most people don't. Dude, try keto for a month and tell me that you can fucking do that shit.
I did it for 4.
fucking.
Well, it sucks. Don't get me wrong.
it's
it
one of the
sucks.
worst diets I was ever on.
It's actually one of the best ones, I think, but it does suck.
No, I felt great on it, but like, what you limit yourself to eat is just the same thing every day, and eating
That's
fucking
what everybody.
chicken
That's what
every
everybody.
day.
That's what everybody always says is just kind of like, oh God, like you go on this diet and then you're just bored for like 3-4 months. and
Yeah.
you're just like fuck.
Dude,
It
I
is
would,
a
I would
short- it's
spend
a short-term
all week
diet
thinking about
only.
what I was gonna eat for my cheat meal. All week I was like, man, I want pizza for my cheat
that's
meal. No, I want a burger
motivation.
for my
But
cheat
that's
meal. No, I want
motivation.
this for my cheat meal.
This is why I hate the fitness industry. I hate it, except Chris Duffin. I love him.
Shout out,
He's
Chris
got a
Duffin.
podcast coming out soon. I'm
Nuh-uh.
so excited. Yes.
Shit.
Wait. So an actual podcast? I thought that was the Powercast.
No. The Powercast is something else.
That's a
Chris
different-
Duffin's doing his own.
type.
I'm so
Who's gonna?
excited.
Is it gonna be people from his gym?
Real quick.
Hell yeah.
Real quick, so I looked for fucking Brandon Chiappetti all through the Warped Tour
He
tents.
wasn't there.
He wasn't fucking there.
No.
I was
No, he
pissed.
was no. Well, he may have been, but he was behind the stage.
God
That's
damn
fine.
it! I thought he was gonna have a tent set up. I was
No,
like,
I did too, but he did in the back, I guess, and it was just like a workout thing for the band. So if you watch his videos, it's just funny because it's just a bunch of fat, chubby, like fucking band dudes, fucking working out, and it's funny to me. Except for fucking like what's his name, Andy Williams from fucking E-Tid. He's jacked. I love him. I'm talking into the mic.
I know you are. I'm gonna see if I
Okay.
can crank you up. It's just your natural voice.
I'm
dude.
like literally like so close to this mic. It's ridiculous.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
I can eat it like Waffles tried to 10 minutes ago. That was pretty funny.
I started deep.
But-
By the way, yeah, nobody saw that. I fucking almost
You need to start
Sam
video.
I almost smacked the
Killed
shit out of
me.
you.
I tried to deep throat the microphone for a second.
But
If
anyway.
you heard, if it sounded like teeth hitting the microphone back then, it's because my teeth hit the microphone.
You need to use less teeth. Anyway,
I tried to use less teeth, but I just.
so the conversation me and Jonathan had last night, I told him I was like, I 100% agree with the pussification of men in America or whatever thing. And I said, for example, this is like a perfect example, at least for you and me, is our jobs, man jobs, if you want to call it, or blue collar,
a mechanic
blue collar,
and a machinist.
yeah, blue collar like trade jobs.
Yeah.
Are taboo in today's society. Because, like, when you get online or you turn on TV or whatever, what's, like, the picture of a man that you see? It's usually a guy wearing flannel. He's got a beard, like a really nice beard. He's got an undercut. And he eats, what, bacon and fucking pancakes? Sorry, Sam.
It's okay.
And he drink,
Pancake
and
life.
he fucking drinks PBR and he's fucking whatever bullshit. Like,
No.
no.
You don't drink PBR,
But that's
do you?
like
No,
but
fuck
that's like
that.
that's like or
I don't like PBR.
craft beer. Sorry, whatever.
No,
I had
not
craft
even
beer tonight,
Not even
but-
craft beer. I just don't want to drink Rolling Rock or PBR.
No,
Like
I'm just making fun of you for your pancake bullshit.
I'm dieting
Whatever,
real
man,
good, guys, with
macros.
Got
pancakes.
these artisan
I
pancakes
got artisan
and
pancakes.
potato
it's really
chip
good.
fried chicken. It's so funny to me.
to
But
be
no,
fair, that
but
was
anyway.
pork
It was
grinds.
baked
That was
chicken.
pork grinds and wasabi peas I put on that,
God,
dude.
That was
I hear
not the time I was here.
no, it was.
Oh no, it was chips the time you were here, but
Yeah,
the
it
other
was
time,
potato chips
time.
Hey
with
man,
olive
they
oil.
were Pringles. They're less oily.
No.
Oh, I am
No,
not.
no. I did use the biscuit and
not.
gravy
I was
Lay's.
about to say, I am not that fucking old.
No, the
to
chicken
remember
was
those
great.
commercials.
I wasn't on the diet at the time. I tried some. He gave me a piece of his chicken. It was fucking amazing.
Nobody remembers
But-
those old Pringle commercials.
No.
You don't remember those?
What?
That was like the big selling point for Pringles. Was like the fact that they were like less oily.
Oh,
I don't remember.
Because like what they
because
would
they're
do,
baked.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
what they would do, they have like a girl eating like fucking like Lay's-ish chips, and she
And
would be
then
like,
the
"Oh
shit,
my
yeah.
god, no, gross!" It's all oily, and she like touches her face, and she's like,
why is
"Oh
this
my
girl Steve
God."
Urkel?
I don't know. And then you have like
Every
the
girl
hot
is
chick,
Steve
and then you
Urkel.
have like the hot chick eating the fucking regular Pringles, and then like a party ensues after she pops open the can.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
Girls shouldn't have to meet these standards of looks and or snack foods.
I don't care. Women.
I
don't
shouldn't
wanna
have
talk
to.
about women.
I should not have to meet these snack food standards. I should be able to eat whatever chips I want. 2016
It's the
I'm
current
not getting
year.
into this.
Chip Choice 2016.
It's the current year. Demolish chip standards.
This is all your graves going. Like you're just digging
I
that
don't.
hole.
I really don't.
Yeah.
I'm past the
Well,
point.
anyway,
I don't know
the
why this made me
conversation-
think of it. Did you guys see that shit where that fucking everybody thought that YouTuber was missing?
Nope.
What? Oh, dude, there was this
vegan
whole thing.
gains.
No,
Damn it.
dude. If Vegan Gains was missing, nobody would give. two
Nobody
shits.
would go looking. Maybe
Vegan
his,
Gains is gone. I hope he fucking died.
maybe his made up wife would go look for him.
Oh my God, Vegan Gains is the cancer of the.
You would-
of
you
the-
would
of
know-
the
you
world.
You know why
He is
he's
fucking-
you know why he has cancer? Because he actually eats meat. If you don't know who we're talking about, we'll explain
No,
it
you
later.
told me about that one.
Dude,
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
insane.
I've seen some of his videos. He's a fucking asshole.
such a
Whatever.
dick.
I don't care. No, there was a thing. There was a Twitter hashtag going around. I had gone to bed one night, 6 o'clock. I got home from work. I went to bed. I was fucking dead. I got home, went to bed. I woke up in the middle of the night, like 1 o'clock in the morning. I woke up to see my Twitter blown up with the hashtag Save Marina Joyce.
I don't know
Who the
that is.
fuck?
So it's this fashion YouTuber
Oh.
who in one of her most recent video you can hear her under her breath saying "Help me," and everybody freaks out and starts looking through all her past videos for any evidence of her being kidnapped. And the stories went from she was being held by ISIS and forced to fucking
Make fashion videos.
no, she
Hold
was
up.
planning a meetup so that the ISIS could kill everybody at the meetup. It went from her boyfriend kidnapped her and is just holding her hostage in her house, and people were trying to find like,
If you're wanting to,
oh my God, dude! And
if you're wanting a terrorist
Dude,
organization
I'm
to
gonna
like
watch
get
that
everyone
video
up,
later. Is it still online?
if you want to get,
There's a bunch of theory videos online. I watched. So I woke up and I saw that on my thing, and I'm like, dude, what is this? And I saw a link to a live video feed on YouTube of a guy researching all her past videos and trying to figure out what's going on with her. And I was 3 o'clock in the morning. It was
Researching.
riveting. It was great. This dude was going into all her videos, and like she was posting shit on Twitter.
You were jacking off.
Oh yeah, totally.
We know kidnapping is
No,
like your
that's what I was
number one.
implying. His researching was
Kidnapping is
No,
your
but,
number
like,
one.
fucking is
She was
the
posting
bottom of
on
his
Twitter
desk.
and like she posted really weird shit on Twitter,
Yeah.
and then was liking everybody who said like this if you were kidnapped. Like she was liking people's things like this if you were kidnapped, and she was liking their posts.
What?
And I'm like, okay, so if ISIS did kidnap you, they
Stop.
wouldn't they wouldn't let you like those posts. Like, if somebody is kidnapping you, they're really bad at kidnapping you.
She probably just like locked herself in her
No,
bedroom or
so
something.
everybody's like, it's like
as
everybody's like,
fuck.
she's on drugs, she's on drugs. No, everybody now the current theory is she was just trying to get
It's a
stir
publicity
some drama, trying to get some
publicity
Yeah, dude.
stunt.
Dude, her
How
fucking
do you get a
her
million
viewer-
followers? Hey, where's Drew at? I think somebody kidnapped him.
her viewer count
Don't
like,
tell him.
tripled after that. Dude, yeah, no. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning watching this video, and I was sitting there like, man, I should really go out and like make breakfast and fucking do dishes or something. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm wide awake. I don't know. I'm sitting there watching fucking theory videos about a fucking kidnapped YouTuber.
Hell yeah.
It was fucking wild.
And that's why we're all pussies.
And everybody's like, oh my god, we need help. And
I
like,
don't know.
people were like, everybody was tweeting, paint your nails red, paint your nails black, paint your nails this if you're kidnapped. And so when she fucking finally posted a video with red nails,
the
everybody's
fuck
like,
does
oh yeah,
everything-
it's proof she was kidnapped.
Why the fuck does everything have to be a marketing ploy now? Fucking days. God damn it.
Paint your nails red, but make sure you buy this certain brand. It's like a commercial.
No, people were like, if you're held against your will, paint your nails red in your next video, and like every paint color was on there. So no matter if she had painted nails, everybody's gonna be like, oh, it's proof that she was kidnapped.
Life has become more so like the fucking Starbelly Sneetches on the beaches.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a fucking Dr. Seuss one. It basically
Oh, the one where if you had the star on your stomach, you were better than everybody else, and then they made a machine
and
that
then
put stars on your stomach.
everyone else started getting different shapes on their stomach and trying to distinguish themselves from the rest of the
You don't know
Sneetches.
the Starbelly Sneetches? That is some classic.
That's honestly my
Seuss.
favorite Dr. Seuss story.
You know what? That's probably what's
sounds
wrong
like
with
that
you.
Rick and
That's
Morty-
probably what's wrong
that
with
sounds
you.
like that sounds like that Rick and Morty
You
nipple
need to go. You
nipple
need to
race
read
war.
every single motherfucking Dr. Seuss book you have not read. Oh, the place that you will go. You will go. Have you
I've
seen
read
that
that
one?
one.
Okay, you read that one. I mean, no, if you haven't read Cat in the Hat, you fucking.
If you haven't read Green Eggs and fucking Ham, I'll fuck you up right
Fucking
now.
hate green
I
eggs
do
and
not
ham.
like
That's
green eggs and
invasive.
ham.
Green eggs and ham is invasive.
I will not eat them in a house. I will not
Dude,
eat them with a
like,
mouse. I will
they're
not eat them here
green,
or there.
that's
I
what
will
they
not eat
are.
them anywhere. I will not eat green eggs and
Waffles.
ham.
You
Shut
won't
up.
eat them in a box. You won't eat them with a fox.
Wow. What's
do not
going
like them.
on? I'm gonna leave.
I do not like green eggs and
I'm
ham.
gonna
I do not
piss
like
in
them
your
same way I am.
coffee and then I'm gonna leave.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done with that.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
punch him straight in the cock.
Starbelly Sneetches. What about Yertle the Turtle?
Nope.
That's about Hitler.
I've seen it. but
Yeah.
I haven't read it.
Yeah, he was very politically charged, actually.
Yertle the Turtle.
don't
It's about
care.
Donald Trump.
Shut up.
I had to. I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah. when the new president gets elected, guess what'll happen? Nothing.
No,
Nothing will change.
fucking every.
Nothing will
I don't
change.
want to talk about politics because it's stupid.
Nothing will change.
Well, it's gonna end. No, it's not.
Either we're gonna get a wall or we're not gonna get a wall. That's
The
about it.
Never
I'm
mind.
actually
That's-
glad
that's
Rosie's
that's
not
an
here
opinion.
because he'd lose his shit.
Who?
Rosie would lose his shit if I said that.
Oh,
Now everybody's pro Hillary.
was that a good Rosie impression?
Not at all.
Oh,
Anyway.
oh I wasn't
No,
singing
the
enough.
proper Hillary
There wasn't
impression.
enough butt rock.
The proper Hillary
No, no,
impression
he's
is.
doing
No, I was doing a Rosie impression.
No, he's doing a Rosie
I was doing
impression.
a Rosie impression.
Oh.
I didn't sing enough butt rock for it to be a
No,
Rosie
the proper
impression.
Rosie impression is.
Why don't you like Metallica, motherfucker?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Okay,
I
so
don't get
Rosie's gonna listen to this. I was genuinely fucking with Rosie because I was out of shit to say to him. So I was just like, "Fuck it, start fucking with him." You know he likes old metal. Start fucking with him and say you don't like Metallica.
Something about Rosie that night was just stressing me out beyond all belief. And the minute him got in an argument, I was just sitting there like, I can't do this anymore. I want to go home.
Was it the fact that he was drunk? Was that it?
I think it was the fact that he was drunk and you were egging him on.
Oh yeah. Well, because like when I don't have anything to talk about
Sam
anymore,
do what Sam gonna do.
I do this all the time now. Devin, like if Devin or Rosie start like,
That's why you
just
guys
doing
hate
the-
each other.
I don't know. Devin and I are fine, but the thing is that
You know who says we're fine? Divorced couples.
We're fine now that we don't have to see each other ever. Yeah, they're great for the next
I'll
2
break
weeks.
him.
who gets the child when on the weekend?
Who's the child?
You'll figure it out.
Am I the child?
No.
No,
Yeah, no, I don't hang out with Devin ever.
I would never have you as a child.
Anyway. So you do like Metallica?
Oh yeah.
You're a fucking liar.
okay? Is the Black Album just a casual answer because like that's the main one I know.
It's
I
like
didn't care for Death Magnet.
It's the most popular one.
Well, no shit.
Death Magnetic. Is it Death Magnet or Death Magnetic?
Death Magnetic.
Death Magnetic.
See, that's how I don't.
That shit came out while we were in high school, right?
I know it did,
Yeah,
and I
it's
tried
awful.
listening to it, and
So,
I didn't give a shit
My
about it.
fucking
No, everything after Black
teacher-
Album sucks.
Yeah.
My teacher and me were just talking about music one day, and he's like, I love Metallica, and the new one's coming out. I'm so excited about it. It fucking comes out. He brings a CD in. He fucking throws it, and he's like, this fucking garbage. I hate it. What the fuck?
What did
I was
he?
like,
what did
oh my
he
God.
expect?
I was like, I don't know what's going
they
on.
make music videos so
I
you
was
can
like, I haven't
sample
heard
it.
the new one yet at all, and he's throwing the CD around.
I haven't heard
He was
Metallica
pissed. He was
since
trying to like
ever.
confide in me how much he hated it and trying to get me to agree. And I
My
was like, I
teacher-
haven't heard it yet.
My teacher tried to confide me about Metallica, and he stressed me the fuck out.
Ever since Justice for All, goddamn, they went downhill. Like,
Dude, I don't know, man. And
I
then
remember-
he would bring in like flash drives with like music on that he wanted me to listen
I
to.
honestly hate like really old metal, like some old metal. I hate. I love old Metallica. Master of Puppets front to back is
And
just
honest-
grand. It's so good.
It's not that I give my respect to all predecessors to like the most of the music I listen to nowadays, but like I don't know, I don't actively go back and listen to it. There's more shit coming out. I want to listen to more shit,
I
not the
feel
old
like those
shit.
are more. I feel like those are more the what you listen to at the beginning when you're listening. To
Well, no
music.
shit, yeah.
You could listen to some more Cake.
No, look, we're gonna
That's
talk
what
about the cookie cake thing here in a second because I'm pissed that I'm not eating any. But
Well-
no, like that's the thing you listen to when you first start is like
Yeah.
old rock or something like that. Like fucking everybody's listening to Led Zeppelin because it's a fucking band that we all listen to. I fucking hate Led Zeppelin. I fucking cannot stand Led Zeppelin.
Are you a Doors person?
No, I fucking hate the Doors. I hate any fucking generation before the fucking mid 80s. Honestly. Like fucking 84 to now has been like pretty decent. Well, actually 84 to 2005 was great.
I don't know.
Ever since 2005 everything kind of got shat on.
I was about to say I don't know because you had Broken Side at one point in there.
Where? What is that? Broken Side?
Broken
Bree,
Side?
What?
teach me how
Broken
to
Side.
scream.
What
Bree,
are
Bree.
you talking about? Just explain.
What is
we
Broken
don't
Side?
know.
All right, so
It sounds like some bullshit you made
Is that
up.
that really shitty, like, kind of like supposed to sound like fucking Kanye bullshit, but it's Brie over top of it?
like Bree. Yeah.
Dude, if it's what I'm thinking of, it's garbage.
Yeah.
But that didn't come out in 2006.
I remember fucking 2008 was kind of a blur of Broken Side, JJ Demon, and Blood on the
See,
Dance
that's
Floor.
why, 2008.
Yeah.
That's what he's talking about.
Oh yeah, no, because of
Shitty
because of
years.
my ex I was dating at the time because she was a seedy weenie.
Because of the shit years. That's when you were wearing that
Shit
fedora.
years. How do you spell Broken Side?
I'm not gonna listen to it here.
BROKENCYDE. Anyways, so
But-
are you trying to loop back to pussification, or are you just talking about?
yeah, this
dad
is definitely
music.
the group I'm talking about.
Because the conversation me and Jonathan had was basically.
It's crunkcore.
Oh my God! Shut up. We're talking about something else. I know what crunk
That's
core-
the genre.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Crunkcore.
I know what it is because Little John and the East Side Boys used to sample Slayer.
Crunkcore.
About that. They used to sample Rain and Blood.
I remember there was that one song that came out that was just that loop of the Crazy Train intro. And it was like,
No.
"Let's go!"
No, they did Slayer a lot more than they did Crazy Train. It was
Oh.
pretty funny. It's pretty hilarious to listen to because it fits so well. Missy Elliott was in it. Fucking would have went platinum.
You know, most of the shit that's happened, all the fucking Boards of Canada Arcade Fire shit's pretty normal at this point.
Arcade Fire's awesome.
Yeah.
They win fucking Grammys. Anyway, going back to our fucking normal topic because we got so sidetracked.
Waffles, I'm so
and I
sorry
don't
you're
wanna talk
cooking
about
in here.
music.
It's fucking hot in
It
here.
is so
Did the
hot.
fucking sweat dripping off my brow?
I know there is.
Yeah.
I've been looking at the fucking glisten of your forehead.
yeah,
like-
pretty much the
You
same.
can probably see yourself in the fucking my fucking.
I feel like you need
forehead
to
No.
pry the hair
It looks
off
like-
your forehead with a crowbar.
looks like fucking egg grease or something. It's pretty funny. I think you're sweating
I
out
thought
all
you were
the
gonna say
Ketos.
Eggman for a second. I thought you were
Eggman.
calling
Nah,
the
he's not
fucking
bald.
Sonic villain.
Honestly, if you
like Eggman.
I'm fat and I live in a robot. Thanks.
My mustache isn't even close to
I
that.
look like
but
Theodore
thanks.
Roosevelt.
Anyways. But anyway, the conversation with me and Jonathan went to, like, I told him about, like, how jobs like you and me have are taboo, where everybody just wants to go follow their fucking dreams, and that's, like, in the forefront.
Yeah,
Because
if you're not
which is
following your
hold
dream,
on, which is admirable and cool. If you want to be a musician, if you want to paint, if you want to fucking do whatever, that's cool. But there's other shit you have to do to get to that point.
Nope, just do that. Just
No,
go on YouTube and
you
do
don't
that.
start living till
Just do that.
You don't start living till you're 30. Most people go for degrees, and where do they end up at? Fucking shitty jobs at Starbucks. No offense to anybody. Shitty jobs at McDonald's.
Actually, Starbucks is a pretty decent job.
It's
but
a
yeah.
decent job, but are
it's
you
not
going
what
to
you
be
went to school
happy?
for. It's
But
not
are
what
you
you
going
went
to
to
be
school for.
happy at
Yeah,
that
no.
job for 10 years?
Some of them genuinely are happy there, and that's fine.
No, well, that's what Jonathan said. He's like, well, I can't imagine somebody at a coffee shop or in an instrument repair, and he was like naming off people that I already knew he was talking about, or who paint and stuff, saying that they're unfulfilled. Now, I probably worded it wrong, my argument against it. Basically, what I'm saying is, like, nobody's growing anymore, and I told him to go read Jack Donovan's The Art of Man, which you should read it. You don't read
I don't know how to read.
waffles.
Words aren't
Jack
me.
Donovan created a book. He wrote it. It's called The Art of Man. Basically, he talks about how like societies used to be tribes, and what everybody in that tribe used to do something different.
Sure.
So like, I would be like, I'd be the machinist. I'd be the
sex
blacksmith.
slave.
I'd be the blacksmith.
I'd be the fuck machine.
He'd be the yak. You'd
Fuck machine
be
yak.
the communicator. Like they had somebody in there that did things. Nowadays nobody does that anymore because
no.
everybody's trying to be fucking rock star, fucking insta famous now.
Yeah.
And that's what I was trying to get across is like we've become so enveloped in like just trying to be famous instead of trying to make our communities better.
Well, that's what
why I
I'm
think
doing.
communities are
Everybody in
falling
this room's
apart.
kind of doing. We want to do this YouTube. We want to make podcasts.
I don't
want to
be famous.
I know you don't want to
talk.
be famous for it, but you still want to. Like we still do it. It's still
Yeah.
fun, and we'd like for more views and whatever.
My whole thing was just like
But
nobody's.
My
adding-
job is first.
yeah.
I'm not going to
to
leave my work
Right.
to pursue any kind of YouTube career.
Follow us, so we can get famous and
Yeah,
not
do
have
that.
to come back.
Tell your friends. I don't want to go back to work.
Tell
for
your
God's
friend
sake.
Waffles. Tell people to follow us. I'm talking to you through the microphone.
Okay.
We are
So when I'm listening-
podcast.
Are you
We are
fucking soup canning this?
podcastception.
Okay. So when I listen to this later, I'm supposed to listen to you tell me to tell other people to listen to this.
Podcastception.
And then when they hear this, they'll realize that I told them after you told me to tell me that this is it.
Podception. The room is spinning. Oh my god. Do you ever have to pee when it's like really hot and you just don't want to pee because you don't want to walk anymore?
I don't want to exist
Hot
because
poops
of how hot
suck.
it is.
But anyway, nobody's adding value back to their communities. That was my big thing I was trying to get across. But everybody like was fucking bitching about it, and I was just like, never mind.
It's
But
really
it also goes back to the way that men are portrayed in the media. Like to me, having a six-pack ab is like cool for like a week. But then, like after that, it's just too hard to maintain. I'd rather be.
It's
fat
cool
strong,
if it gets you laid, but you.
but I'd rather be fucking like barrel chested, fucking rock hard, and lift a lot of things and do cool.
have
things.
practical muscle.
I mean, yeah, we'll say that.
I don't know what else to phrase it as, but I know what you mean is like to actually be strong.
I'd like to get stronger,
Abs
so
don't-
I could go to
abs doesn't
work
mean
and I
strength.
can do shit
Yeah.
different.
But I'd
shit.
also like, I don't know how to say it. Like, going back to like the men's health fitness thing, or like just men in the media in general, other than like fucking what's his name, Ron Swanson, that everybody.
Ron Swanson is a man's man.
No, he's not.
dude, he's
He's
great.
a fucking comedian who
He's a
eats
man's
bacon.
man.
That's all he does.
and has
He
a
just doesn't give a
and
fuck.
He's
has-
not even funny.
and he has the handlebar mustache
Yeah,
and like
that's what I'm talking about. Like
yeah.
he's the perfect example. He is funny, and I do like his stuff, but at the same time, like he's the problem. Like he's got dad bod. Dad bod's in now. Oh, so now if you're lazy piece of shit, you're cool. But like 2 years, 3 years.
Oh, I don't find
ago-
Ron Swanson like I don't think he's attractive.
No,
but,
no,
like,
no, I'm
his
saying, like, in
personality,
general.
like where you just don't give a fuck and you want to eat whatever, and it's like not the pussy
No,
kind of man.
Don't
is what
give a
it's-
don't give a fuck is like kind of the attitude that I always have.
Yeah,
So I guess that would make me a fucking 100% man because I just don't give a fuck about half of anything.
that's
on
why
this
I'm trying to
planet.
have sex with you right now.
That's weird. Oh, because I'm like slightly good looking. Not really.
Yeah, good looking enough.
I got a big penis, so I'm told.
Yeah, I don't want your penis though.
Oh, okay.
I want your bumhole.
life was totally cool without knowing
That's
that.
totally wasted right now. I poop so much.
No.
Wait,
Never
your
mind,
dick
I'm
is
good.
wasted because you poop so much?
Yeah.
Oh.
It just kind of.
I know fucking shit was kind of.
Yeah. Well, it like comes out in like one fluid like motion for like 2 minutes, and it just wags my dick like that, like
a fucking garden hose
like a
that you.
noodle, like a noodle, like a pool noodle.
Oh
that's
God.
that's
He's
been used.
Like a
flailing his
fire hose they
wrist
turned
at
on
us.
without holding the end of it.
Yeah, and
just
it's
like
just yeah.
Wacky waving inflatable arm tube.
Oh, that guy.
wacky waving inflatable dick flailing tube man.
Yeah, I got 2 penises. It works that way.
Double dick dude.
Double dick.
That's a
No.
real person. There's
That
a
was-
dude with 2 working penises. Double
Oh,
dick
yeah.
dude.
But that
he
was
has
my-
a book.
That was my conversation with Jonathan, and then he said, "Well, all these people that I know that do painting and all this stuff are, they are fulfilled." He's like, "I think you're getting marketability confused with fulfillment." And in fairness, like I said, I probably worded it wrong, so he probably read it as that way. That was probably my bad. And I kind of wanted to continue to say things, but like other people were chiming in, and I was just like not having it because most of them were women. And I was like, literally the first thing I said, well, from a male standpoint, because that's all I can speak on because I have a penis. Like literally was like the thing I said. This is what I see.
Right, but if you identify that, then you're immediately being sexist. But if you try and
No,
argue from
I'm
a point,
being fair, and if anybody calls me that, I'll fucking kill him.
I know what you're saying. But if you were to say the other way around and not include your gender or sex in this instance, then you would be trying to speak on behalf of women. So you can't really fucking win.
That's why I
on
don't
it.
comment when like women talk about things. Like
Honestly,
I just,
why
don't
the fuck
care.
do you think human interaction is so limited at this point? Because like everyone gets so offended that everyone's scared to say shit to
That's
anyone
why
else.
we're pussies.
Right.
That's why we're pussies. That's what Clint Eastwood was saying. He's like,
Because no
everyone's too
fucking
afraid.
progress is being made. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I walk on eggshells with most people nowadays, just because. And I understand because like my job is I have to decide what language is put into what fucking shit in order to like
That's
publish
different.
to people.
That's different
Well,
because
right,
you don't
but
want
I-
to
but I
pronounce. You
also
don't want to.
under-
You don't want to translate a
Well,
French word
let
into
me-
like, oh, you
okay,
suck dick.
That's fine, but let me finish. But what I'm saying is that I have to understand implications and rhetoric, and the thing is that everyone's over fucking exaggerating rhetoric at this point to where everything is overly offensive because they all want to be part of an individual group. If you insult
Rhetoric.
that individual.
But everybody wants to be the same.
Well, no, everyone wants to be individual, but in doing so, they're the same. So they think that being individual is okay as being the same.
If
Everyone
everybody
wants to
thinks
be
different, then
separate.
everybody thinks the same.
But what's the definition of fulfillment? Are you actually happy at what you do, or because like I feel like if I was to be like a musician or something full time, I'd be pissed off because I have no money.
And
I
that's for
love
you.
money.
Some people don't
Do you
mind
see
not
how
having
you
any
eat?
money.
Huh?
Do you see how you eat and all the fucking food that you buy for your special diets?
Yeah, I'd be dead.
Yeah. So
I'd
like,
wither away.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
But that's what I'm saying. I'd wither away.
Yeah.
Because I don't have money. But like I said, that's up to the individual. I even said that in
If-
the thing.
if
I was
you-
like,
if
it's
they
up to
don't-
the individual.
Right.
Like Drew, obviously, like, he wants to be in a band. He's going to do what he wants to do to be in that
Sure.
band. I think he should work on a career first, but he's not going to do it just to have something to fall back on.
The thing I think that people need to focus on is if you want to make your career music, you need to have a backup plan.
Business.
Go to a technical school, learn to be an electrical engineer, learn to be a welder, learn to do this, that, and you can, in high school, if anybody's still in high school, go to a technical school, learn how to be an automotive mechanic, and then pursue your dream, and then you have a plan when that doesn't work, because statistically, it's not going to
Well,
work.
that was the
Or-
big thing. Oh, sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
no. I was just gonna say, or to add to that, because STEM fields are often like emphasized, like just go into a STEM field. If you're gonna go into anything in a liberal arts, don't do fucking gender studies. Don't do a liberal arts degree.
Right.
Don't do fucking women's. I ran into the boy today.
The boy.
Which
boy?
The other Sam.
Oh,
Nah.
you ran into that Sam?
That's
that boy.
Yeah.
Where did you see him?
He was at Walmart today.
Dude,
And-
I didn't think he got out anymore.
No, he still does, but he was with his girlfriend, obviously. And
Well, yeah, he doesn't do anything without her.
Well,
He's
no,
attached to the
no.
hip.
So like, I
I hope
talked.
you fucking listen to this, Sam. I hate you.
Well, no. So he
Love
was
you.
talking. So
Massey. Coming for you.
I was talking to him, and he was still kind of like on the whole barber thing and everything. Like, okay, whatever. But his girlfriend was like, "Oh, she's going to Wright State. Oh, okay, that's cool. So what are you going there for?" And she's like, "Well, I'm not really going for anything right now, because usually people transfer to Wright State to do it at their junior year, so they can go to. It's expensive to take your gen eds.
No, I know.
That's the point. So, anyways, so she says, "Oh, I'm going there for right now. I'm only taking 2 classes, and I'm only doing French, and then I'm doing women's studies."
What is women's stuff? Sorry, what is that?
That's what I do on the internet every week.
Same, like
every night.
I can only imagine that
The
it's
culture
a
of
social studies
women.
class, but it's
Women's
talking about
studies
it's
talks about
it's
the
talking,
history of women because history. If you just
No
take a
offense.
generic history,
No
class,
offense to
it just
anybody,
talks
but
I
that's-
about
don't. No, I'm not
history
fucking
in
offending
general.
anyone.
No,
This
no.
says women's roles in everything.
okay, blah blah blah
and
blah blah.
everything.
I understand what it is.
Yeah.
I already knew what it was.
Women's studies. It's
Wage gap.
Yeah, not to be funny.
No, honestly, it's not a shitty class. If you're just doing gen eds and you need that credit,
Right, but
that's not a bad class.
but
Like,
don't
I
make it
honestly
your
would take
major.
I feel like that's the
Don't make it
shortest.
your
I
major.
feel like that's the shortest history book ever made. Hey, this is the past like 60 years. That's all we got.
Fuck you.
It's like Joan of Arc, and then
It's funny too because I have the I took a women's literature class, and it was probably the thickest anthology I've ever had in my life.
most of them just wrote a lot.
Oh yeah, because they couldn't do anything else.
God damn it.
No, they,
Well,
no,
no,
they
no,
stood,
that-
no,
no,
they
that's
stayed in
objective
the
No,
hall.
I know. Yeah, no,
They
they got
don't.
women got drugged down throughout history. They couldn't do anything. Like they weren't allowed to. Nobody would let them.
Me and
Right.
Waffles, me and
Emily-
Waffles always share this argument when girls that we fucking know are always like, "Well, women get paid less." Blah blah blah. Every woman that works at our work gets paid way more than
Dude,
we do.
the fucking woman, the only woman at my work makes so much fucking money.
Can I-
She's a fucking manager.
Hold
She
on.
fucking rose to the top faster than anybody else there.
No, and I explain this to Devin all the time, is that I work for the city, in charge of the city for a part of the division of what goes on here. I report to 5 different women managers on a
All
daily
get paid
fucking,
way
and they get
more.
paid way more than I do.
Salary, right?
The custodian
Ever.
job?
No.
The
Like,
the
no,
job I'm-
your office job.
No, my office job,
Custodian job is
which
it.
I have a female boss there as well.
No, that's what I'm saying. Your office job is your first real job, right?
Right.
career-ish
Okay, and I
job.
guarantee most of the women there probably make more than you.
Well, because
But you're an intern, blah
but
blah
I'm an
blah.
intern, right?
But let's just say when you get hired in, you get like a 50-cent raise, whatever. They're probably still gonna make more than you because of seniority, blah blah.
Well,
blah.
sure.
That's the thing that people kind of neglect to think is like, it's your first fucking job. You
Okay.
have to work your way up.
So
You have to do things.
here's the deal. I'm not saying that prejudices and inequality don't exist in workplaces,
They do.
but the wage gap fucking statistic is been debunked multiple times as absolute horseshit because it doesn't equate for the amount of education that you get, the place that you work, or how the hierarchy works in that, and like the social the business the corporate ladder works in your workplace. It doesn't factor into every single thing. It's just an insanely broad statistic that you can use so that you can cry out for some sort of social justice. It has no concrete foundation whatsoever
And most
as any sort of statistic.
most of the people who complain about it are girls who are women, who don't work in those kind of fields.
right.
Like that's what I've noticed. Like you never hear like fucking like
And-
you never hear like somebody in a management position at like Waffle's job or my job
Right.
saying, "I don't get paid enough. You then get paid more than me." No, you get paid way more than us.
Right.
Fuck
Yeah.
you. Like
Yeah.
and you do nothing. We're out here sweating our balls off
And
in 300-degree weather.
And like if you want to argue for like the equal payment of every gender and sex, that's totally fine. Go for it. But you can't throw out such a broad statistic for every single thing and say this covers the entire blanket demographic.
Yeah.
So
That's not how that
That's
works.
one of the requirements at my job is to. One of the requirements is to do my exact job is to be able to lift 50 to 75 pounds.
But Waffles, if you say that they can't lift as much as you,
No.
you're
I'm
in their
not saying
inferior.
all women. I'm not saying any women cannot lift as much as me. But if I go to work and I can lift a set of chairs by myself, and everybody else at my work can only lift one, it takes 2 people to lift a set of chairs. In theory, I do more work than them for the same amount of pay based on somebody else.
But physically, yes.
But I'm not saying no. I mean, if a woman comes into my work and can hold her own with the dudes there, oh my god, fucking if she can handle dealing with the people at my work, she deserves more money than me because the people at my job, we're fucking.
It's a factory.
It's a factory kind of setting.
It's a factory
fucking
setting without
hangar.
being a factory. Yeah.
It's a hangar setting. Vulgarities get thrown around like it's fucking nothing. Like
But
you've
there's-
heard me
but-
talk. I fucking cuss a lot, and it's worse on the floor. And we're all fucking playing. We're out there fucking grab ass,
there's no-
fucking saying shit.
Yeah, but there's
talking
no,
about assholes. And
it's all
fucking,
it's all a means of endearment and based upon where you're located.
yes, but I mean, for the general person going out there, like a person who's never been in that kind of setting before walks out on the floor, hears the things I say to my coworkers and the things I want to do to their buttholes, they would not accept it.
Right, sure. And again, that's what I was referring to earlier is like that's what I do for my job is I have to make sure that the tone that you're saying in your writing goes to the right person that we're making that proposal or that resume for. So like you have to understand that there's time and places that you say certain things. Close the door. There are time and places that you say certain things, and that's fine. But in general, you shouldn't get offended about every single little fucking thing. Saying you're gonna penetrate someone's butthole directly to their face and you don't even know them is one thing. But like,
Drew, if you're listening, stop.
So no, yeah, the one woman we just got a new.
Are we
lady
still
at
talking
work.
about this?
The one lady that
Talking
worked
about
though
his
who makes
workplace.
way more money than me. She's actually worse than half the guys I talk to, other than there's
The
just
one who
straight
calls you
saying-
fat all the time.
No, that's actually one of my coworkers' wives who works there. She comes down and she calls me fat all the time. It's fucking hilarious. But then she'll compliment me the next minute.
Oh, you look like you lost weight. Really? No.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, she's the one who called. No, the other one we just fucking.
it's really
She knows how to deal with the hanger setting.
Nick, you got something to say? Or?
It was just an interesting conversation
Well, no,
I had yesterday because, like, obviously, like, all the women are like, well, yeah, we're Generation Pussy because pussy's the most sought-after thing in the world.
Shut
And I'm
up.
Like, some girl said that. She's like, we're pliable, diligent, and something like that. I was like, no, we're not. Like, this
Yeah, but you're
generation will fall
Right, but
on its, like...
No, and then right there, that statement immediately you're placing yourself up above the other demographic, which by feminism, what you keep identifying it as is like the argument or the
I'm not...
Equality.
the battle for equality. You immediately place yourself up. You defeat your purpose. It's becoming like a regression now.
Well, I'm not
If
talking
you call
about
for equality, but
feminism,
then demand
'cause-
women get special treatment, you're contradicting yourself.
Women are now available for the draft. Hey, the draft should be eliminated now.
Well,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
draft sucks. The draft sucks.
No, the draft shouldn't
I had to
exist,
sign
and
up for
that's
that
fine,
shit, and I
but
didn't bitch about it.
the draft exists. That's fine, but the immediate uproar afterwards is like the what's under the magnifying glass.
Women should be treated 100% equal. Okay, well, now you have to sign up for the draft. I don't think we should have the draft anymore. Okay, thanks. You didn't bitch about that when I had to sign that
Are you
shit
guys-
and could
are
have
you
been dragged
really-
into war.
Are you really complaining about that?
No. They're not gonna actually use
It's
the
just a
draft.
commentary
No,
on
it
the
doesn't
movement
exist
itself.
anymore. Like, well, kind of.
Yes,
but
it does.
It doesn't.
You still have to register for the draft when you turn 18.
Yeah.
They're not gonna use it,
That's
but
how you
in
get-
like a World War situation where
isn't
you
it
know.
weird once you turn 18 they make you sign the Emancipation Papers? Did you ever know that?
no,
Yeah, they make you sign Emancipation Papers when
I
you
didn't
turn
realize
18. When you turn 18, you go get your license or whatever, blah blah blah. They make you sign Emancipation Papers, and that basically means that you're not under your parents' watch anymore.
Shit.
You're not a slave to
I think
your mom.
I probably signed that shit the
My
same
mom
time.
kept telling me, she's like, you need to go sign those Emancipation Papers. I was like, the what?
Have you ever heard of the Emancipation Proclamation? I don't listen to hip hop.
So, yeah.
God damn it. South Park.
That was.
But I thought
Anyways,
it was just,
I
I
don't
thought it
listen
was
to
just a
hip-hop.
cool conversation to have. I didn't want to get into like feminism because I think that shit's their own.
Yeah,
and it's
and
never gonna
honestly, like
end,
I
blah,
expect
blah, blah.
I expect us to get crucified for that, but like I'm not.
You guys can. I was out peeing. That's why I was quiet.
Nick, you were contributing. Shut up.
I don't say anything.
Waffles, do you think he was contributing?
I don't know.
Or judging.
Don't touch me.
Oh yeah, they showed the new Rick and Morty thing.
What?
At the Comic-Con, they showed a skit of the new Rick and Morty where Rick's in court, and I think Morty's the judge, but it's like a different Morty.
No. That's a reading.
Oh, they just did
That's
the
a reading of a.
It was funny as fuck.
A fucking famous court case between this guy and the judge, and listen to the whole thing. If you have not listened to
I
it,
listened to it. It was funny.
it's
as shit.
fucking hilarious. That's a real life court case.
Suck
They
a
read the
dick.
transcript of this court case.
You suck a dick.
Have you seen that shit yet?
It's basically the guy, the Rick and Morty.
Rick is playing the defendant,
Yeah.
and Morty is playing the judge.
and they just go back and forth.
And it goes back and
basically
forth.
He
It's
just
the
tells this dude
funniest
to
shit
suck his
ever.
dick like a million times, and it's the funniest shit. Like ever. He says other shit, like he says that his
Like a good
lawyer
big
is
dick.
gay and that his lawyer's trying to rape him, kind of thing, and it
my,
just goes.
my lawyer
on
said the only way I'll get
forever.
a good fair trial is if I let him suck my dick.
Dude, it's like it's.
I need a new lawyer.
It's like 10 minutes long. It's so funny.
It's
though.
hilarious. They just uploaded
Shit.
when it first came out, people were getting it. It was somebody recording it on their phone. They just Adult Swim just released it, I think, yesterday.
Yeah.
The video, the actual
Everybody
video.
at the Comic Con was like kind of not laughing, kind of not laughing. Like they didn't really get
Because
it.
I've
what was
read that
going on.
I've read like parts of that script that thing before, and I started watching it. And I was like, oh my god, this is that fucking court case where the dude tells him the judge to suck his dick for 20 minutes. It's fucking hilarious.
Dude, it's funny as fuck. But I don't know why that brought that up. I don't. Rick and Morty.
I thought you were saying something about season 3.
No, that's coming out later this month. Though.
Is it?
Yeah, end of this month is
Fuck
what
yes.
I've heard.
Oh my god, it's gonna be on Hulu, right? Like right after it comes out.
That it's usually the day after.
Okay, because I got Hulu now.
Got Hulu Plus.
I have Hulu Plus. I have Netflix, and I have HBO Go, and I don't pay for a single one of them because Sean lets me use his account information, and it's fucking awesome.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
But anyway,
Those are dead bodies.
Oh God. Oh God.
that was a great short film. I love it.
Oh God.
What is that? Dead bodies.
You shouldn't pick a snake, man,
Because I've never seen one before.
So fucking
I forg-
adorable. I'm watching that tonight when
What's
I
it
get
called
home.
again?
World of Tomorrow.
I have to go home and watch that again.
From the guy who brought you
Pop-Tarts.
My anus is bleeding.
Guy who brought you the Pop-Tart commercials.
And
My spoon is too big. That shit was never funny to me as a kid.
The anus is bleeding was funny to me just because we would sit there on the bus yelling.
Yeah,
out that
that's
our
all I
anus is
remember from
bleeding.
school. Just everybody would start saying it. And
My
I'm just
anus is bleeding on
And
the
then they
bus, and the bus driver would be like, "What's going on back there?" And I was like, "My anus is bleeding! Oh, for the love of God, my anus is bleeding!"
Did he stop the bus?
No,
Dude, Miami's were
I don't give a fuck what you're doing back there. Don't make a mess. Quit having sex on the bus.
That was funny.
Sounds like the fucking bus driver from South Park.
No, she was all like, "God damn it!" She was like yelling.
God damn it! Shut up back
She
there.
had like a bird in her hair. That shit was funny to me.
Miss Chokes on Dick.
No.
That was one of
that's
their
the
teachers.
Yeah, that's the teacher with the big titties. That
God, what
always
was her
hang out.
name? What was the bus driver's name? She had. I don't remember it.
She died anyway. It doesn't matter.
Chokes on Dick died
Yeah, they
Yeah.
all died.
because she choked on Dick.
Wasn't Mr. Mackey's dick?
Well, he's Trump now. No,
Wait, what?
What?
he's Trump now.
Is that them in the new season?
That's in the newest season. Yeah, he's basically Trump, and it's
That's
funny as
fucking
fuck.
awesome.
It's
He goes,
amazing.
Canada builds a wall because he was trying to keep Canadians out, and he goes up to the Canadian on the wall, and the Canadian's sitting up there. He's like, "Hey, guy, this is our wall. You know, behind here is Canada." And he's like, "Well, let me see what's behind the wall." And they're like, "No."
No.
And he's like, "What the hell? I was going to build a wall." Like, it's so funny. It's like a 5-minute scene.
They
of
were
going to
build a wall
He
to
was
keep
gonna build a
Canadians
wall,
out,
keep
and then the Canadians
out.
build a wall to keep Americans out.
Yeah, basically. Like,
That's
it's
fucking
funny as
awesome.
fuck,
I
dude.
wish. I hope.
And then there's just a little Canadian dude sitting at the top of the wall, just like, "Yeah, there's some really cool shit back here, bud." And he's just like, "Well, let me see it." He's like, "Now," like the whole
Now.
time. It's so funny.
I love the Canadians in fucking South Park.
Well, it goes through this whole like fucking thing about ads trying to take over the world thing, and like
Oh, I think you guys were telling me this.
basically
whole
they make
subplot
fun of
behind
like
whole
the
movie- whole
gentrification
season.
of me and Cody were talking about it. Yeah, the gentrification of like certain of America basically is what's happening. They get a Whole Foods and it like basically they make the whole Whole Foods area like real nice, but then they totally forget about the rest of South Park and it becomes like a place for heroin addicts, which they like kind of make a little hit towards the heroin epidemic, and then they like go back to the gentrification thing, and then like at the end, like Stan talks to the Whole Foods, and he says, "We don't need you anymore," and it just floats up and flies away. Like that's what it does.
Isn't that like the
Can I do
Walmart
that to
episode?
Target?
I love Target.
Target I love going into Target, and then as soon as I'm in there, I'm like, I don't know why I'm in Target.
I know that's why I love Target, because you don't know why you're there, but you're bound to find something like a 10-pound
why
bag
am
of
I in
Skittles.
Target? Like
You're gonna
you
find a
walk in, you're
10-pound
going down
bag
the
of
aisles
Skittles
and
for
be
like
when did they
$3.
get food here? Like, is that person fucking
You know, I always think-
peeing in the
you-
corner?
you know,
like,
I-
what the fuck is going on?
You know,
here?
I always think that every time I go in there, I'm like, when did they get food at Target? It's like
Even
I
though
always
you've been
think
there like
that
a week before. You went there last week. You're like, oh man, when's the food getting there? And every time you go in, when's there food there?
Like we
When
went,
did they get food?
yeah, we went shopping at that
I think they're
Target
gonna
that
get
one
gas station
time.
in front of the one by the mall.
Yeah.
It's
We
fucking
went
weird.
we went shopping at the one by your house, and I walked in there and I was like, literally first thought I was like, when did they get a food department?
Like,
And it's shitty.
dude, their food department's so depressing.
It's like
But like, it's like okay, so like
they're like
oh,
one step away from giving out like a slice of cheese.
Where do you want to
For
go to do your
$10.
shopping? And I was like, well, I don't want to look at bad, ugly people today, so let's not go to
Walmart's
Walmart.
fucking thing sucks too. I hate theirs.
Walmart,
I don't trust it.
Kroger.
Kroger is not bad.
No,
It's
actually, no,
always
that
just
depends
so
on the Kroger.
fucking crowded.
No, if it's
The
Any-
Kroger
any-
across from my Kroger across from my house is fucking garbage.
any Kroger that isn't a marketplace Kroger is the most depressing fucking place ever.
Like the
ghetto
one in
Kroger?
Moraine.
Yeah, the one in
That was
Moraine and
so
the one next to his
sad.
house. Yeah,
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 that
yours
pretty
is sad.
bad.
Yours is way worse.
the
sad.
salad
The
bar
ghetto
cooler.
one in Dayton.
Oh, the one in Wayne?
I love that one.
That one's all right.
It's
actually.
fucking. It's so you walk in, you just
Dude,
feel
I'll
like
take you to
get
the
con-
one.
like you get the constant fear that you're
Dude.
gonna get stabbed or something. It's fucking
Actually,
great.
they're like one of the only Krogers that closes at like
Yeah.
10 because some old lady got stabbed.
Yeah, no, you
Jesus
walk in, you're like,
Christ.
man, this is so sketchy. I'm gonna die, and you're back there buying beer right before they close. Or at least that's
If
what
you
I do.
really want to see a bad Kroger's, I will take you to the one out in Riverside by Odd Bodies. That one is terrifying.
Oh, jeez.
It's like
Worse than the ghetto.
Wait,
one.
Odd Bodies.
McGuffey's.
The one in Cincinnati?
No, Odd Bodies
You
is
just
like
said
in
Riverside.
Riverside. It's like 15 minutes from here.
Oh, never mind.
It's fucking terrifying.
What else is by that?
There's like a weird like restaurant next to it that actually has like decent food.
I don't think I've been to that one.
And then there's like Odd Bodies is like across the street and a drive-through. It's fucking gross, dude. I hate Riverside because it's like muddy all the time. But
Like a river
it's like
side?
The Kmart in Springboro is closing in 2 days. We need to go there, see if anything cool's really
I
cheap.
don't want to because it's probably empty by now, dude. I've been to a Kmart closing. It's depressing.
Yeah.
There's like 5 things in there right now, guarantee.
Last time I went to one, it was closing. It was like 2 weeks out, so nothing was like super discounted, but everything's got to be like 85, 90%
How the fuck are
off.
you 2 weeks out from closing your doors and not just giving shit away for free at that point?
No, they're
Like,
3
fuck
days
it.
out now, and it's like 90% off on everything.
Tight.
Ain't gonna be anything cool because it's Kmart.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
can go get a Walkman for like $10 probably.
dude, they're fucking selling. They sell.
They
such
still
out of,
sell Walkmans. That blows my fucking mind.
They don't. They do not get rid of
Discmans.
stock.
Discmans. Sorry.
They don't get rid of stock. Neither does Walmart, and either of them will take outdated. Both of them will go through their storerooms and find outdated shit that they have in the back, and they'll put it out. Oh, well, we'll clearance it for like $1 off a $20 thing that's 10 years old. Like, oh yeah, this 2 gigabyte flash drive is only like $30, and I'm like, man, I can get a fucking 125 gigabyte one for $15. Like, fuck you.
Yeah. Because you go to Target. Actually,
What?
Target's expensive.
I just bought a 16 gigabyte one for $13 the other day. What was it? 16? Yeah, I bought a 16 gigabyte flash drive for $13 the other day. Fucking
You have
Best
a
Buy.
laptop.
And it
Why are you
still
buying
didn't.
flash drives?
Because we need to transfer shit from his laptop to my laptop.
Still didn't work.
It didn't work because fucking something got corrupted.
Fuck everything.
Oh, dude, piss time for me.
Oh, everybody here's so. What are we at? What time?
Hour 17.
Oh, wow. This is a long one. I didn't think we were going to last that long.
Yeah, it's up to you.
There's no way to end it. I don't know. That was my topic for today, honestly. Yeah, we can just unplug the thing. Yeah, I don't know. Just Jonathan made a thing, and I commented on it, and then obviously, like, Jonathan's way smarter than I'll ever be, so that's basically it. But I kind of, like, had to sit back and go, like, well, I have to see who I'm talking to at this point. Like, he's a guy who's in the music scene, who's in the punk scene, who's in the Dayton art scene. I'm a guy who works at a factory and just kind of lifts weights.
You kind of
Which-
have some knowledge of the Dayton music scene.
I do, but I hate it so much.
Well, right. So
And it's
you
not
got-
because it's not even because the music sucks. It's just like the people in the bands suck.
No, no, you're not wrong. They all. It's all either an image or a tough guy factor contest now.
Yeah. We still recording?
Okay, can I just point out that you have 3 fucking girls outside, and last week you had me cook that pork loin in the fucking oven?
You gotta buy propane, man.
We just got 3 grills. Okay.
Okay, fine, that's an excuse. I just saw 3 girls out there, and I got pissed. I was
What?
like, man, I cooked that shit in the fucking oven, and we could have put it on the grill.
One of them's a charcoal.
2 of them are charcoal.
One of them, nope. One of them's charcoal.
Okay, the other 2 are
One
propane?
charcoal. The other one, the other 2 are propane.
I heard propane was like going out.
What?
I heard propane like you couldn't get it anymore.
No, it's like super
for-
cheap now.
That's what I thought. My fucking dad lied to me. Because I had a propane tank and I was like, yeah, I want to go get like some for mom. And he's like, oh, they don't make it anymore. Like, how do you not make propane?
They don't make propane
What's Hank
anymore.
Hill gonna do? Like,
I sell nothing and nothing accessories anymore. Like, fucking propane is still a thing. Your dad is
you
fucking
okay over there,
losing it.
Sam?
Dad says nitrogen's a bastard gas.
My mama always said that propane.
That is
the
Forrest
devil.
Gump. That is not Hank Hill. You're dumb.
I was
That's not Forrest Gump either. That's Waterboy.
trying to water boy. Well, mama
No,
always said-
Forrest Gump does that. My mama always said. No, it's both. Fuck you both.
No.
That's fine. I was going for water boy though.
Forrest Gump says, "Mama says, stupid is, stupid does." Waterboy says, "My
My mama says that he's the devil.
Same difference.
Oh, fuck off.
One's just Adam Sandler.
Don't you mean one is Tom Hanks?
One's retarded and the other one's Tom Hanks. Boom.
Who is smarter, Tom Hanks or Adam Sandler?
Are we talking?
Fantasy fight. Who would win, Tom Hanks or Adam Sandler?
Depends on which Adam Sandler.
We're talking like
Water,
real life.
Waterboy,
Tom Hanks would
Waterboy Adam
decimate
Sandler
him.
versus Forrest Gump Tom Hanks.
We're gonna go Saving Private Ryan, Tom Hanks versus Happy Gilmore,
Ooh.
because that's like his most violent character.
If
Now note, Happy Gilmore got his ass whooped by Bob Barker.
yeah, but he also gets really pissed if Tom Hanks insulted Happy Gilmore's grandma.
He banged her. That's a scenario.
Ooh shit.
And never called her back.
Shit.
Well, she has Alzheimer's. She can't remember anyway. It's okay.
So then, fucking Waterboy would never know, or Happy Gilmore would never know.
Yeah, he would.
No, he wouldn't.
He would just see it because he lives with her. He just knows.
Well, then if he saw it,
Who would win this fight? I just want to know who would win this fight.
I'm gonna go with.
if Happy has the hockey stick,
Happy's just Happy. Tom Hanks is just Tom Hanks, but in Civil War uniform.
Civil War,
I'm going with Tom
Or
Hanks.
World War
II.
II.
Sorry,
I'm going with Tom Hanks.
I'm going with Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Never mind. I'm going with Happy. I got to be the black sheep. in this
Shut
one.
up, Nick.
It's not cool to agree with people.
He's
Well,
Team
Tom-
Instinct.
name is Nick Sapp.
Let's just face it. Tom Hanks only died in that movie because of Matt Damon, and I hate Matt Damon forever now. Cinema Sins new ones are the Bourne movies too, and they're funny as well.
Oh,
by the
shit.
way. Like Bourne Supremacy.
I haven't seen that.
Ultimatum.
Which one did they put up earlier this week that I watched?
Ultimatum.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Oh,
a
they
Jason
did.
Bourne.
Oh, they did a new one. I didn't see it.
Oh, Batman versus Superman.
Oh, the new one.
They did Batman versus Superman.
watch it. That
It's
movie
pretty
is
fucking
so
funny.
awful.
I got to see Batman versus Superman first.
Remember this
so
part?
bad.
It's going to be crucial later.
Actually, I don't even know. I don't even have to see it to know it's bad because Doomsday doesn't go in that fucking movie. He doesn't.
Okay,
Neither does
then
Wonder
just
Woman.
Go watch the Cinema Sins and just enjoy it.
I do-
Oh, that's all I
Spoilers.
watched.
Spoilers.
I do want to say real quick.
Spoilers, duh.
Saw the new comic movie trailers coming out. Wonder Woman was actually the only one I got hyped for. No. It looks tight as shit. It really does. Fucking Wonder Woman like holding against machine gun fire like in the middle of no man's land. That was pretty tight.
I think the only thing is that it's World War I, but she's actually fighting in World War II in the comics. That's the only thing that they fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
no,
in the, but in
no,
the
it's
Justice,
it's
but
probably because of Captain America's movie because it would be too similar to Captain America's movie.
no, that's the comics. They can't. They don't own World War II.
Well, I'm saying from a marketing standpoint because they already did fucking World War II for Captain America, so they're like, oh, let's be different and do World War One.
I don't know. I think they're just who they are.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What in the goddamn was that?
Justice League looks awful. I don't care
Why the fuck are they picking the worst Flash?
because they have no choice. What Flash are they picking? I didn't even really. Pay attention.
It's not blonde Flash from the series. It's the black-haired Barry, I think.
Oh, the original.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's technically worse, and plus they're making him like really emo and antisocial.
he's watching Rick and Morty in that one scene. That's all I know.
Yeah, I saw
In the
that.
background, it's like,
Oh,
why is
fucking
Batman
internet.
watching Rick and Morty?
People
Well,
want to bitch
technically
about
Flash.
fucking Harley Quinn not having clothes, but ain't gonna say shit about Aquaman.
Aquaman swims in the ocean and he's
All he
kind of
needs is
fully
a torpedo.
clothed.
I'm talking about sexual. Fuck.
What are you talking about?
There was a fucking picture that I saw that just gave me an aneurysm earlier.
No, okay.
I saw your
Here's
picture
the
with
other
Harley
thing.
Quinn one.
Here's the other thing about the internet, and this is fucking pussy
internet,
bullshit.
internet, kill
The
it.
internet. The second a woman is any amount wearing provocative clothing, they hate on her. Which is completely regressive of the whole fucking feminist. So these women will be, oh, I'm a feminist, I love women, but then we'll get on there and talk shit on women wearing, whatever they're wearing. Where they'll
This fictional character makes me feel insecure about my Jello body.
Those
Now-
same women will get on the internet and go, oh my god, this guy is so fucking hot. Every guy should look like him. It's so fucking great. So you're going to tell me that I shouldn't allow a character to be at all dressed provocatively, but then you can fucking swoon over every single guy you see.
Well, the guy one's easy because all he needs to do is take his shirt off.
he needs to be muscular, take his shirt off. But then the girl can't wear, a costume that is in the comics.
The thing is, for the females, is like
For the most part.
The thing is,
It's
for
a
the
little-
females, the comics change it for marketability. They want to
But-
sell more comics. So yeah, Harley Quinn never used to look like how she does now. Like, she used to be in a fucking jester outfit in the old Batman cartoon.
Yeah, but she was still
She was
trying.
made specifically for that cartoon.
Right, but she was still trying to get laid by the Joker in the fucking cartoon.
Not starting out.
Listen,
No,
if you
but the
look
point
at,
still being is that the original series that she came from, she was still sexualized in one way or another. It doesn't fucking matter.
I
It's
mean,
a
Poison
fictional
Ivy-
character.
I mean, Poison Ivy.
And
like
Poison
the
Ivy
sexiest
and fucking
character
Wonder
on
Woman
there.
oh my
doesn't have
God,
that much.
Poison Ivy. But
Wonder
now
Woman
she's
doesn't have
green.
that much fucking clothing on her either, and she's been like the icon of strength for feminism for fucking decades.
Well, she was more like wearing a bathing suit. Like, that's her thing.
That's still the point. Is like she still has exposed
she
skin,
looks
and
like
she's
a fucking man in Injustice.
she's really fit.
Triggered.
She's in really good
She's
shape,
got fake
and she
titties.
Triggered.
She's got fake titties
Triggered.
and really broad shoulders.
Triggered.
I don't care.
I want
No,
her
I
to
just
tie me
think,
up with the lasso of
like,
truth.
And you see them online all the time. You see the people fucking slut
Don't.
shaming the fucking stars when they post something with a little bit, but then Justin Bieber showing his butt, everybody's like, "Oh my God, that's so hot."
Orlando Bloom showed his dick. That was pretty funny.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look
he
that
was,
shit
he
up.
was he was on a date with Katy Perry canoeing naked, like, but he
Get
was the
burned.
only one naked.
God
Perry.
damn it!
and you just and you
Orlando
just see
Bloom's
this,
dick.
close.
I want to see that shit. Hold on a second.
it's just him naked on a paddle boat with Katy Perry sitting like 2 inches in front of him. It's funny as fuck.
Orlando Bloom, do us a solid, please. Just one picture. It's all I need.
Yeah, she doesn't look that good anymore. She lost weight. I like chubby Katy Perry.
Yeah, a little bit thick.
Kato-
But yeah, that was this fucking stupid thing. Is like the picture was like an anthology picture of like different Harley Quinns, and then it
He's
has
just
the,
I've seen it.
and then it has the new and it
Yeah,
says
she's
no
seen
one,
his dick.
No, this one's blurred out. I'm gonna see.
Sorry.
If I
and
can-
then it said
that
no
is a
one knew
nice
about me
butt.
before I started taking my clothes off.
I give him that. I
No.
100% give him that. Nobody cared about Harley
Well,
Quinn.
right, and that's my fucking point. Is like, so then why do you fucking care
I
now
always
that
liked Harley Quinn.
her clothes are off? You have no ground to fucking care. On top of which, there's no reason you should care. Because if you do care that she's taking off her clothes, and you're being entirely regressive and shaming her for showing her body on the fucking film. It's entirely counterproductive to the whole point of, like, you should be expressive and be comfortable with your body. But if you allow this character to expose any skin on the fucking film, then that's proposing the fucking patriarchy then.
I don't think you should be comfortable with your body at all.
Shut up.
I think you should consistently try to improve it.
I think you
That's my
should
2
try and
cents.
improve as a person, and if your body entails improving as a person, then yes. But if you don't find the fulfillment in doing so, but you're still trying to be a productive member of society, go for it.
There's no way you're productive if you're 400 pounds. That's all I gotta say. Like, I know that's mean, but, like, fat is fat, and I hate it. I hate fat people, like
That's-
super fat people.
I mean, that's your opinion. Cool.
That's
No, it's not.
it's a fact. Like, you will have so many health problems.
You'll have
That's
health
what I
problems,
hate.
but if you're still contributing to society,
But
whether
how-
whether it's
but
by
you won't do it for your longevity is at stake by being that overweight.
so
So, I'm gonna have a fucking 2-year span of helping out
yeah,
the
but
community.
you're one
and then
you're one that
dead.
entirely believes in Darwinism. This is the way that the people weed
yeah,
themselves
the
out.
fat will die.
Right.
The fat will die,
Then
and so
who-
would the super skinny.
So who fucking cares in that case then? Let the healthy be healthy, and then let the fat be fat, so long as they find fulfillment in what the fuck they're doing.
I want most healthy people to die because they're all fucking retards.
I don't know what more you fucking want from that
I just
then.
want people to die. I want another genocide.
All right, there's his dick.
Is that really his dick? Yeah, it ain't that impressive.
No, I got.
It's pretty big, but it ain't that impressive.
I mean, it's a penis.
It's got good head.
Yeah, it's not circumcised.
No, it's not.
Nah.
He's British.
Maybe
it's weird.
maybe that's why his fucking head's protruding so much.
Yeah, it's that foreskin. Ugh.
Why is he just naked though? Like, did he just forget his
It's
swimsuit?
fucking Orlando Bloom.
I mean-
no, he's wearing trunks in like another picture.
Yeah, like one from
it's
earlier
funny.
that day. He just got naked to paddleboard. Does that help your paddleboarding skills?
I don't know.
I've never paddleboarded.
I don't know.
I don't know. I might get into it.
I like how Katy Perry's not contributing to the paddleboarding at all.
She's just like hanging out.
Sorry, we're talking
Those
about
are some
this
big
now.
titties though.
She's got some big titties. What, you get to actually see them?
No, I mean like.
Yeah, she don't look good in that.
And she don't look good. Oh wait, you still get see titties?
I mean, I'd love to see her titties.
I mean, yeah,
That's the
I'm-
only reason I saw Katy Perry.
I'd like her
3D.
chunky, but fat people
need
need to
Listen,
die.
somebody doesn't have to be perfect for me to want to see their tits.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
I mean,
sure.
they can't be 400 pounds. I don't want to see that.
And the
Belly exceeds tits.
The paraphrase one, right? I believe once you see a pair of titties, you're kind of curious to see every kind of pair of titties.
Kind of.
I want to have a mental collection of every set of titties that exists.
I mean, I'm down for it.
I want to see good sets.
I prefer
like
good
saggy
sets,
ones.
but I ain't gonna complain about some bad sets.
Hey man, you may be missing out on your favorite food and never
Tits
even
are
know
tits.
it. I didn't know that I like onions on my pizza until like 2 years ago. I
I'm
may
gonna
not
shit
know
my
that
Why
I
is
like.
pineapple and no pineapple like this big controversy right now?
Because
Everyone's
it's something
wrong.
to be mad about.
Who started that?
I don't know.
That came out of nowhere.
Look, pineapple's only good on certain pizzas on certain occasions,
Yeah,
but it is
Hawaiian.
good on certain pizzas.
It's good if
So
it's.
how about you go fuck yourself? Everybody disagrees.
It's good if it's free.
It's. I mean,
You know,
if you're like,
that's actually not wrong.
Pineapple on every single pizza. No, fuck you.
No,
I don't want fucking pepperoni on every single pizza. Fuck you.
Yeah, Sam.
Why can't people like different things than you?
That mic's gonna fall.
No, it's not.
You're not
Yep.
that fat.
I got it.
I mean, we give Rosie shit for liking stupid shit
Well,
and not liking onions because he's wrong.
He doesn't like onions.
Or yellow
No.
starburst.
I thought it was Sam who didn't like onions.
Well, no, yellow starbursts are the worst starbursts, so fuck you.
You're wrong, but okay.
Yeah, you're wrong. I
They're
like
the
'em.
worst.
They are
orange
not
are
the
the
best.
orange. It depends
The
on my mood.
watermelon is gross. The orange is not that great. The red is amazing.
Cherry's
Red
the
and pink.
best.
Red and pink are
Cherries.
number 1 and 2.
Cherry's
And technically, the
best.
pink one is supposed to be strawberry, but it's still absolute garbage.
Is it strawberry? I thought it was watermelon.
No, it's
See, that's
strawberry.
how bad it is. You don't even know what it is.
It's the
You know
fucking
what
worst.
They have now? They have Swedish fish gum.
What?
Like, you know how Strides came out?
You've
with the
never
Sour Patch
you've never
Kids?
known this?
I saw the
No,
Sour Patch
I knew
Kids
the
one.
Sour Patch Kids ones were out.
I didn't
but
know there was a
think they
Swedish
just
fish one.
released the Swedish fish ones.
Yeah, that's
Swedish
been
fish are my fucking weakness.
Sorry, I don't go to a fucking like store every week and look for at the gum section.
I don't ever look at the gum section
mint,
unless I'm
mint,
trying to refill.
mint, Swedish fish. What the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
Are they good?
I don't know. They apparently taste like Swedish fish. The Sour Patch Kids ones were good, but that's too much Sour Patch for me in one
Sure.
bite. I can't handle it.
Pussification of this generation. Not enough star patch.
Okay, no.
Star
Okay.
fuck.
Sam's being.
Have you tried Mambas
edgy
before?
right now? What?
Have you tried Mambas before? You've been over at my place. You tried some of those, right? Oh my god. Try Mambas. They're like, okay, so they're like Starburst.
Is that that thing
I
you-
think they
is-
taste better.
Is that the thing you got excited about because they followed you on Instagram?
Yes.
I
Wait,
know, but there's only
Mambas?
like 60
Mambas.
people that follow them.
I don't give a shit. Mambas are amazing. Look them up. They have a lemon flavor that I actually really enjoy.
I may have tried
Their
them.
raspberries are their raspberry is top tier. Strawberry is number 2.
You know I
then
hate
lemon.
raspberry.
Their oranges. I don't like orange candy.
You know I
let's
hate
be honest.
raspberry. I don't
But
know
you
why
don't-
you
okay,
keep
that's
thinking
fine.
I like
but
it.
the strawberry is great, and the lemon is amazing.
I feel like you and Drew should know by now what kind of fruits I do and don't like, but you guys keep trying to get me to drink random raspberry shit.
Dude,
and I don't
because
like
I love
raspberry.
raspberry so much.
That's
it's the number
cool,
1
but
flavor.
to
I
me,
forget
it's so
that you don't
gross.
like it.
I love strawberry, but I love cherry anything. Like cherry anything's the best.
Actual strawberry is okay. Artificial strawberry is horse shit.
Some
Ah.
things.
Strawberry milk, that's okay. I like that.
That's all right.
Strawberry Starburst, fucking amazing.
Nope.
Nope.
Strawberry Mambas, fucking
I
amazing.
don't know.
I don't.
Me and
Strawberry
Sam are
Mambas-
like the same
okay,
person. I don't know.
Strawberry Mambas taste closer to strawberries than strawberry Starburst. So, I have some at home. You
So
should try
they
them.
so it tastes like extra shit, or no more identifiable shit.
I hate you.
Yeah, I hate you.
I hate. I hate-
Strawberries are great, but they don't taste like other strawberries. Yeah,
Now
I like
birth
artificial.
me the spawn child woman.
What else? What else do I like? Watermelon Sour Patch Kids are the best.
Let's go fuck squash.
But you don't like watermelon Starburst.
Wait, is there a difference?
There's a watermelon
watermelon
starburst.
Okay,
They
it's in
do
the
they do
Fave
flavor
Reds.
variations, but strawberry is the pink one.
Fave Reds is a pack of 5 different red flavored ones.
I don't try
There's a
'em.
fruit punch, a watermelon. The watermelon's pretty good. I like getting the Fave Red every once in a while, but it's a little much after you. Like, if you buy a sleeve of them, by the time you get to the last, 4, you're kind of over it.
There was a time,
But they're good.
Shock Tarts were amazing. Only a few places sell them now.
oh yeah,
I never-
because
I don't-
Sprees is the only thing.
The
that's
the sour sprees from
Yeah.
Willy Wonka, basically. They're
Yeah.
so good. Eat like a 20. of
There was a
those.
time when Rosie left his fucking Gantz copy over here, and instead of putting back in the first disc, I left his collection incomplete, and then just stuffed it all with fucking lemon starburst
Yeah,
and gave it to
that
him.
because I opened it and you were like, you fucking ruined it.
You did,
But he wasn't here, so I didn't get why you were like, you fucking ruined it.
because I had them arranged.
I had them arranged.
Kids in your
name's
fucking
I had a plan and you fucked it up and I hate you for that. I don't
you again,
Oh, speaking of anime.
of my room.
Shut the fuck up.
Doodle-doo, skidaloo.
Speaking
Just
of-
think about it.
Speaking of anime shit, I guess this is the only anime thing I know. I guess William Defoe is in Death Note or something like that now.
I think-
he's gonna be the voice.
and
for
the
that.
Wii
He's gonna be the voice for the Shinigami, fucking
live action.
Ryuko.
The live action. They're
No.
doing another live action.
I don't.
Wait,
I
is it
don't
live
know.
action? I
I
thought it
don't.
was a-
No, I genuinely.
Can you
Any-
Google?
Yeah.
You need to
Use
start.
your phone. That's why you have a smartphone.
Fucking. The laptop is right here. Plus, my phone died.
Oh, dude,
What?
you could have told me that. I would have plugged it in.
It's been plugged in
It probably doesn't load it in.
to the laptop.
Anyway.
So, anyways,
So
keep
is
talking.
Is it a live action? Because they did one about 6-7 years ago, and it was at the theater up the street. It was a Death Note live movie. They also had the Bleach one and the Naruto one, but nobody saw them.
Light is supposed. The guy who plays Light is apparently black, and there's been a big stink about it.
Oh, I thought there was a big stink about William Defoe. Wait, who's Light? I don't know. I've never. actually
He's the
watched
main
show.
character.
Oh, the kid? Why is he black?
That's why I'm trying to find
He's not
out.
black in the show.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. No, man, blackwashing. You know. Like,
Oh yeah, Matt Damon.
So
Matt
William
Damon.
Defoe's
Hold on.
gonna be the voice
Oh,
because he's
Dude,
gonna be
dude, have you
CGI'd
seen
in.
the preview? Waffles. Have you seen the preview for the new Great Wall movie with
No.
Matt Damon? So they're doing a Great Wall movie, like the Great Wall of China, and it's all Asian cast, and then one fucking Matt Damon fighting dragons,
isn't this Last Samurai but with dragons?
and not Tom Cruise, and
Yeah.
not amazing,
Yeah.
not 7
So-
hours long.
Real quick, so William Defoe is going to be the voice, which I think he's objectively the perfect voice for that fucking character because that character looks like it would have a William Defoe voice.
He looks like William Defoe.
Yeah,
A
I thought
little
it was
bit,
like
yeah.
live action. They're gonna
So
put
is
him
it
in
live
makeup
action?
and have him be.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
So
wonder.
it is live action, but they're
So-
gonna CGI William Defoe's character.
Because they only have William Defoe as the voice. So it's going to be like that one live action movie that came out that had the CGI Shinigami in it.
I wonder.
so
if
it's
they're
gonna be
do-
another Star Wars Episode 1.
What?
The fuck are you talking about? With
talking
Jar Jar
about?
Binks?
Yeah, it's gonna be another Jar Jar Binks.
What are you talking about?
It's going to be another Death Note live action movie.
No, they came out with a Death Note live action movie about 7 years ago.
No, I haven't seen
and
that
it
shit.
was
and they had a
alright.
CGI.
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
And
Shinigami,
fucking
yeah.
fucking
Did it
Ryu.
look good at least?
No,
No.
well, no, but Ryuk looks
No.
fucking terrifying.
It looked like it looked
Is that
like
from that movie? Because I've seen that picture before.
yeah, that's fucking horrifying.
Possibly.
Maybe
If
no.
everything cuts out now, sorry.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
movie-
that's
it
not
wasn't
that's not
alright.
from the movie that's coming out, but
No, that was
Is that
from the
from
old
the
one.
last movie?
Yeah.
yeah.
It was a decent one.
That was pretty good.
I didn't know shit about Death Note going in though, so I don't really care too
I
much.
know.
I have seen the beginning, and I have seen the end of Death Note. I have not seen any middle. I've seen the final episode. I've seen the first episode, and I've seen a few beginning.
All I know it's about a kid who writes in a book and people die.
Yeah. Doesn't he accidentally kill like a bunch of people before he realizes anything's going on?
I think he kills like 3.
He kills a couple people before he realizes what's going on.
Yeah.
And then there's some like weird kid who figures it all out or some shit.
Yeah, the kid's a private detective, and he's like a super genius, and so like the whole show is like him trying to track down who Light
who's
is.
doing the murders.
Right. When he kind of already knows. They just kind of like lead it on for filler. It's like the first 15 episodes, the whole show is solved,
one
but they
season?
just drive it out. Yeah, it's one season. It had one season.
So
It features Maximum the
okay,
Hormone.
because I'm curious. How does the Death Note work? Because I saw there was a thing where like if they just writes the name in, they'll die within a certain hour period of time. But if he puts a date and a time, they'll die at that date. And
Yeah,
time.
so so from what I understand is if you don't put the specific death or the specific time, they'll just die randomly of a heart attack. If you write your name in there, you die, and eventually I think there's like a point of where you write in a specific amount of names, and eventually you have to write yourself in.
Well, no, the final episode. Spoiler alert. The final episode, you watch that fucking guy write the guy's name in it because he needs to because he writes in Light. Is that the guy's name?
Yeah.
He writes in Light's name, and then he dies.
Yeah, he gets shot
Yeah,
like a shit ton.
Why
Because
does
he,
he write his
like
name?
they find out who's killing him, so he writes the name in the.
But why does he write his name in there?
Because they're about to find him.
But he's like a ghost, isn't he?
No, he's not. No, not
person?
Ryuk, the actual protagonist, Light.
Who's the bad guy?
technically Light?
Technically, Light is.
Light's going
So
around
what's
killing
the,
people
So what's the
with the Death Note.
the Defoe character?
The Defoe character is the guy who gives him the Death Note, isn't it?
Each Death Note comes with its own Shinigami, which is like a death demon.
Yeah.
So like,
he's like
the
the
one
Reaper.
that Light gets has the William Defoe character with it. So like it's like it's kind of like a guardian angel, but
Kinda
not
like
really.
A Reaper.
A little bit.
Tells
yeah.
him-
So basically, when people die, he goes and kills them.
Yeah, he's their reaper
but
when they
nobody
die.
else can see him except the kid.
Yes, because
So
he's
why
in
does
posi-
so why does he write his name into the book?
because they're about to
find
find
him.
because they're
He's
about
about to
fi-
get caught. He can't kill any more people with the death note, so he claims the last life as
his
I'm gonna
own.
have to watch it. It
as
sounds
the owner of
good.
the death. I kind of actually.
long
wanna
as
go
I
through
watched
some of the
17
Death Note.
episodes like a couple years back, and
Because like the final episode, there's like a person stuck in a truck with a piece of the fucking death note. They write their own name in it, fucking kills themselves. It's all weird. It's really confusing.
Sounds amazing.
To
then.
end the like the end of it. It's fucking.
well, you say it
Sounds
sounds amazing,
amazing.
but it's really funny because it breeded on a whole new generation of neckbeards that want death notes, and they'll write hit list in there of kids at school, hoping they'll die. It's so funny.
Neck beards. That's a funny term.
Is Death Note on like any of the streaming websites?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Dude, I'm about to go back and start watching that shit.
It's you probably have to change your thing to English though,
Yeah,
because you know fucking Netflix doesn't play.
Honestly,
shit.
I thought
you can actually change the default to English.
some of them.
Paranoia Agent did a much better job of the whole fucking crime thriller anime kind of deal
Is that the one with the little kid,
with the baseball bat.
with the little tiny kid? That's like the detective. What is that one? I don't know. See, I just see these things and I'm like,
Well,
looks
technically,
kinda
this one
funny.
has a kid that's a detective.
No,
in it.
this one's like the main character is like a small child,
Oh no, that's not it.
and he's like a smart ass.
Oh, it's Netflix is doing the Death Note live action.
Wait,
oh,
what?
Oh, are they?
What?
Oh, I guess they're
I
like
searched
promoting it.
Death Note Netflix, and the first result is Netflix live action.
I want to
Death
go
Note
see the
film.
Rurouni Kenshin one so bad.
Wait, are you able to go or?
Tomorrow?
Well, no, not tomorrow, but any of the dates.
It's one's tomorrow, isn't it?
I
Or
mean,
it's the
I'll-
8th. See, I forget.
no, today's the 5th. Yeah,
So-
today's the 5th. 8th is like a Monday.
Nope. Never mind.
What is this? What are we looking?
Rurouni Kenshin is doing 3 movies this year, and they're all on different dates, and all 3 of them are being like they're like one's shown in August, one's shown in October, one's in like September or November or something like that. And anyway, it's like random dates, 3 live action movies, and it's like legit. And they're showing them up in Columbus, but they're on like Mondays and Tuesdays and like Thursdays or something like that.
Yeah.
Why?
I know.
I don't fucking know.
Like I don't
Okay.
even like anime that much, but Rurouni Kenshin's the shit.
Right.
Samurais. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
I was trying to explain it to Caitlin the other day, my girlfriend. She was just like, I don't know what it is. I was
All
like,
right. We've kind of babbled on for a while.
Oh my god.
We're
who
gonna go ahead and
cares?
end it here.
All right.
You okay with that?
No, Nick's
Is there
actually
any-
nerding out a little bit. I like this.
Is there
I don't
anything
get
else
to
He
see-
you
wants
wanna-
he wants proof of me nerding out.
Is there anything else you want to talk about before we end it? Any ending note?
Any death
Don't be a
note?
pussy.
Damn it! I hate you.
Don't be
That was supposed to be my joke.
don't be a pussy and add value to your community, and that's what makes you a man.
Go Team Mystic. Oh, I thought that would get it out of him. Damn.
He's trying so hard to find out what team I'm on. Nah, I think that's it for right now. So we're
Nope.
signing off for now.
Signing off.
Signing off.
Not
Like-
like
comment, subscribe, baby.
Like my butthole.
If they haven't all left us because we're
We were
misogynistic,
so bad at
patriarchal,
ending the
perpetuating.
episode. We were so bad at ending the episode. You know what we need to do is make outro music. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Fucking
you
quit.
piece of shit.
All right. Anyways.
Bye-bye.
Bye.